but we're getting high.
Just a little bit.
This is vicious bong. I hit it earlier. I know. I was like, ooh.
It's hitting easier now that the ice is in it.
I bet.
Oh, heck yeah. You get that thing without ice, so. Except for her. If you don't clear it, yeah, smooth all day. Oh, good Chico. Form a box around him.
Oh, ooh, Chico.
Yeah. He blows the smoke and I contain it.
Get high, Chico.
He said he's a smoke bender.
So slamming it down broke this part?
Yeah, like this.
Yeah.
It was
So
like
he set the base down real hard on the center block.
I guess the tacked or something on it?
I don't know. Well, after the
Boom.
it was like a 45 accidental it was a double tappy kind of thing. Like, oh shit, I didn't.
That's a motherfucking thick ass joint. And he's still alive.
It's just like he was allowed to be able to take us riding. So that's good. I got to learn some things. Hopefully.
I think it's about time for a new bowl. Welcome back. I'm a little late. Cheers, everybody. It's still rocking and rattling out there with the wind.
Just a little bit, huh?
Mm-hmm. Even though I put up the awning, it still kind of sounds like it. It's like bop, 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 bop. It's like, damn, dude. This shit is fucking relentless.
Well, it's not as bad as out there at the house.
Not as bad as no. No, it isn't as bad as it was.
Over there, we were like.
That shit was scary. I was gonna blow away out there, man. Just standing around, mind my own business. Fucking wind.
And the RV takes off. It takes flight.
Crab hunting.
I was worried about me flying around out there. I'm skinny, motherfucker. Tie a string to me. See you in Winslow.
The wind is not slow there. The wind slows.
No. Well.
Aim lighter.
Oh yeah, that's all I need.
Where's your lighter at?
Oh, hey, Sparky. Cheers, man.
God dang it.
My bad.
Woohoo!
Hot box over here.
Oh, yep. Yeah, let me ventilate a little bit. Oh, boy. Whew.
See, I couldn't let the smoke sit that long and clear it. That would be so harsh for me.
Oh.
She's like, step, you're good.
It might need a little more ice.
Yeah, bong hits are a little much for the old man. I'm sweating. Shit. Damn it, tonight I'm having soup. I made cabbage soup a couple days ago. I haven't had it yet. Oh. Yeah, I don't want any more of that. A little bullshit.
You're good too?
Yeah.
Well, then it did its job. Chico's still gone. Kind of.
How is everybody?
Dang.
Now you gotta look at me. Hey, Sparky, how'd you? Who else in here? Heather. Hi, Heather. Shrimpy. Hey, Shrimpy. I was gonna be back at 4:20. But me. Happy 5:10. I'm always late for 4:20, but we managed to get there.
No, you were almost there. She said.
She has a mean bong. It's different than the one we smoked out of last night.
That's for damn sure. You can actually see what I'm getting this time. Before you're getting half and half. Sometimes. You get bursts of smoke, you don't even know what you're getting. But now, I think it's fresh.
Yeah. Nice filtration going on too. God, it's deceptively smooth. Oh, run away.
Run away.
Can't get you.
It kicked in my allergies.
You said it kicked it in?
Kicked in his allergies.
Oh, Sam, you might want to take one more and reverse that shit.
Don't worry about that.
He's allergic to it.
What is this?
Oh shit.
Red pepper jelly.
Hey, smells
like
and
it.
stuff?
Oh shit!
Dang.
He's not that allergic, but
Is it hot?
it still gives a reaction.
It's like
Yeah.
It tastes like I don't know. She don't like it. I like it.
really?
I just can't describe the taste.
I bet the shit goes well on pancakes. Kimmy had
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
some, Kimmy had some
It has like a little
Mystery
kick.
pepper.
mystery pepper. I think she kind of made it herself.
Yeah.
Delicious. It was like a bell pepper, but mixed with jalapeno or some shit. I don't know what the fuck. It was good peppers.
Not hot at all.
They made it wasn't really hot.
Hot.
But, well, when you
And that
put it
means
on
it
a
had a bite
pancake,
or
it
what?
tasted like a southwestern pancake.
Oh, okay. Well, that's probably what y'all did.
It was fucking delicious.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I just toast it.
You throw it on toast. Y'all want some cabbage stew? Have you had any? I
No.
haven't had any of it either. Seamus says it's delicious. What is it? I don't know. I have not had any.
Cabbage stew.
Pretty good. You want some, kid?
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm having for dinner.
He said, "Did you see the bomb?" Yeah. He's like, "Did you see the bomb?" Yeah, I want some.
Would y'all like some?
I'm good.
I'll take a little bit.
She will. I just ate though. I made a cheese quesadilla with onions, and I put a little too much onion. Well, not too much. I just put it where it was like it wouldn't mold right. I think I should have added more cheese.
A little.
Nonetheless, it was bomb. Add a little ketchup, and you're good. You know what
Yeah,
we
it's
should
more
do?
like a
What's that?
salad soup. It's it's kind of like a wet salad. It's got a lot of stuff in it.
We should grab some of the buckets and go scoop up that shit hay and straw, right? Throw it in one of them buckets, cover it away, and mix it with dirt.
You want to use that mud dirt over there?
Yeah. That dirt's better.
You got
It's
a
not-
shovel?
Sure do. No, I don't, huh? Fuck, Caden. You bastard.
You don't have no shovel, bro.
Guarantee you that shit.
We have that little shovel, but that's a little shovel.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
that shoveling, for that
Like,
shoveling.
it's barely enough. It's barely a shovel to be called a shovel to dig the 4-wheeler out of sand.
That's here.
It ain't reliable or durable.
That's
It's kind of old, iffy, kind of. Yeah.
What are you doing?
I forgot to upload a video. What are you doing?
Which video? The one that we took over there with the big rock?
Pitch that wood,
Mm-hmm.
a rock,
Mhm.
whatever. That stuff. Okay. So.
No. My gym glasses.
Those are cool.
Heck yeah.
Sandy's brother gave me those, dude. They fucking rock.
Yeah. That's awesome. I want
I have like 5 different jars of seeds. I've gotten you a seed out of one of them. I'm looking. I don't remember where I put all my
Hey,
jars,
Chico.
man. I've got them hidden behind shit.
You want to plant a couple for yourself too? So when you come back or something like that, say you guys leave for a couple months, come back on the 3rd, 4th month and be like, yeah, it grew.
It'll be longer than 4 months before I get back there, I think.
Well, it'll be big. We'll meet you halfway with it.
Long trip ahead of me, dog.
I'll dig it
I
up.
think.
I'll just cut
I
it.
just drive the bus.
How's this? We'll just cut it and we'll hang it in the RV and we'll just bring it to you. By the time it gets to you, it'll be cured. We'll just make curing boxes, put them in the RV, and just bring them to you. Awesome.
I just have too much shit in my sock drawer at this point.
Take 1 hour for a 2-minute video. This is 45 minutes. Hey, we should plant some of these lemon seeds too.
Oh, yeah.
Have lemon trees.
That'd be badass. And they should be able to grow because if I grow them within those bushes, then they should get enough shade. You know what I mean? To get big enough to not get cooked. What do you think?
How big does a lemon tree get? Do you know?
I don't know.
15,
I
15
don't know
feet?
if I'm a
maybe?
lemon tree expert.
Hold on, I'm
I've
gonna
grown
Google
one
it.
before, but
It depends how long you grow it, I
in
guess.
Fresno.
Sit down, please.
I think it'll grow as long as you let it. As long as you let it.
Where's all my little seed jars?
Planted around America.
No, they're not.
I'm just kidding. Hey, that's not a bad idea though, right?
I've been sharing.
You just saying like go out to a lake, you know, and like, oh, this is a nice area. Doop, doop. In case I ever come back, you know. But you got these rivers or this and that.
I've got a couple jars I don't need to dig into. They're completely full with fucking food seed.
Yeah, we got a bunch of that, huh, babe?
Mm.
You guys want some more?
It's marijuana.
Oh, different
Food.
different
Food stock.
food.
Yeah.
Dang.
I'm holding on to that until after.
It says "7 to 15 years for a lemon tree to mature and produce fruit."
Yep. It's a commitment. I had a 3-year-old when I gave it to my buddy Jim. He said it produced well. Years later.
This other one says quickly enough that in 5 years, if grown from seed, can
What
flower
about your plum
and bear
trees?
fruit.
What about your palms? There you go. Probably about the same thing. I just had to do it.
$15
Go
The
ahead
useful
and
life
seed
of a
bags.
plum tree is around 15 years.
You better find something where to put them. You got about 5, 6 different strings right there. What are they? I don't know, but them little tiny baby ones? Them's from a boy in Virginia.
Sure.
Those are some bomb ass shit seeds. Know that.
No, I do not.
You didn't bring it in?
I thought I did. But
Yeah,
soup's getting hot.
What is it, Johnny Appleseed? Hey, where'd it go?
This doesn't taste like ass.
It's a rock.
Give me this one.
That's the first time I've cooked cabbage soup. I've had it before. My grandmother used to cook the bomb ass shit. What'd you do?
Dropped one seed. That's what I told her.
Good luck.
No, we got this. We have an ant friend down there helping us out.
You got a few ant friends.
One of them might take off.
Yeah.
It's like finding a crack rock in a fucking field of pebbles there, buddy.
Bam.
One of
You were
these,
saying, my friend?
one of these things is not like the other
I
one.
found it.
Oh God, you did.
Told you I got the Hawkeye.
It's one of the little ones too.
Little hawk. Bam.
Guys.
Put them in that. I said, yeah, put them in that.
I'm going to.
Just to throw them on the ground. We'll throw them on the ground, man.
I
Not
still
until the
found it.
ground's dirt.
It's okay. I corrected my fault. All is well. Everything is in order.
Hey, they're just.
Don't do that. You'll melt that baggie real quick, Tom.
It won't even light.
No?
Mm-mm.
Is that the broken one?
What?
I was just acting goofy.
Oh.
No, I put it like this in the lighter thing, so I won't lose it.
Oh.
And I was like this, joking around, and they're like,
Don't do that. They'd have a hard time fucking germinating. You got plastic coating on it.
it's smokable plastic.
Mhm. Now, before you go planting them, get you a banana.
Yeah. We got bananas. And not just that, we also have garlic. Garlic helps too. Does.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll be wanting to soak my seeds in garlic.
No, not soak them in garlic.
No.
So when they start growing out, right, and they start getting the little branches to clip so I can clone it, then when it gets to that age, garlic, where you clip it, you put garlic on it,
And it'll still
the
grow.
juice, and it'll help it root so fast.
Mm.
It's just like getting that regrowth. What is that stuff called? I got that goo stuff or whatever to clone. You mean?
Banana's gonna make it a female.
Okay.
You need to let it ripen with the banana, with your seeds for a couple of days. In a little bag, not a baggie, dark area.
Yeah.
Let your banana get brown. Starts putting off female plant estrogen. That's how they will change the sex of seeds
Okay.
in the industry.
Cool.
Cool.
I'm gonna and stick it in our box thing because we got that.
But before you germinate them, Soak them in banana estrogen, my friend.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna do that first.
All right, then plant them. I don't care what you do with a banana after they're in the dirt.
You gotta keep it there for soil. And it's gonna be banana weed.
Whatever. Well, you're gonna put them in the banana? I wouldn't suggest that, dude.
What?
I wouldn't suggest that.
No, I'm gonna put the banana around it for mulch.
I ain't gonna tell you what to do with your amazing seeds that I just gave you.
I'm gonna grow it that way. I was just saying.
If you want them to be female, you will let a green banana ripen around them.
That's what I'm saying.
Or yellow go
Yeah,
brown.
And then I'm gonna plant it. I'm gonna stick the banana when that's decomposing around it after I plant it so that it riches the dirt.
Have you ever seen what a banana does to dirt?
Okay, I'll leave out the banana and I'll grow with something else.
Okay. Fish heads. Roly poly. Fish heads.
You want,
Eat
me to,
them up.
you want me to murk one of my
Yo.
goldfish?
Oh, shit. See, now you're talking. You need a goldfish sacrifice.
Just poke out the eyeball and stick the seed in it.
Oh man, that albino one is the one that you should get out of there.
What? And clip its head? If it's a big one, we can put 2 seeds, one in each eyeball.
Dude, your boss said that shit been in there for 20 years. Dude, you probably have a fucking carp in there. Just lay it. That's what goldfish are.
Basically, yeah.
Probably got a fucking mega carp in there.
Koi carp. That's
So
funny.
throw your line in there, see what happens. You get pulled into your tank, you got a big fish. Yeah, it's fucking crazy, dude.
Some Jurassic era fish.
You got like 20 of them motherfuckers floating around in there doing fish shit.
So it's gonna be like Tremors, just with the water drinkers. It's a big fish is gonna and just suck someone in. It's just gonna curl up around the bowl.
See,
I had that shit tied to one of those
that's
posts
what I was
over there.
afraid of when I was over there taking a piss. I was like, oh, shit, there's a big fish in here. You're looking at me. Yeah, sizing my ass up.
And you know what I was just
They ain't got
thinking?
much food in there, you know what I mean?
And
They've
goldfish,
been in there 20 years. You ain't never fed your fucking goldfish. They get
they ate themselves probably.
something.
That's probably why they're all strong.
Damn.
And all meaty.
The
They
fucking,
became cannibals.
No, because fish will eat each other. You know?
I suppose they'd be eating mosquito larvae or some shit. All them
They probably
water
wiped
bugs.
it out. There's a lot in
You
that.
think? I know there's 20 fucking fish
How
floating
many
around in
gallons
that
do you
tank.
think that
dude.
is?
That's enough for 20 goldfish, I
It's at least
suppose.
1,000. It's at least 1,000 gallons.
Yeah, bigger than a goddamn bathtub.
Well, I know the tanks that the neighbor have are like, what, 500 with both of them? Like 3 and 3, right? And that tank's bigger than his 2 white tanks. I'd say at least 3 of his tanks, maybe 4. So that'd be what? 1,200? Yeah, about 1,000. 1,200 gallon tank. It's 1,250 probably. I don't know, but it's over 1,000. I know that. It's at least 1,000.
It holds a lot of water, man.
Google this, man.
About what, 5
You
5 foot
Googled it.
deep?
Here, just put how many goldfish can you put in a 1,000-gallon tank?
5 foot deep. It's what, about 15 foot
Around, yeah.
around?
I just put 1,000-gallon tank.
I'm too stoned to type. Here, you type
Oh, you have
it.
to just speak to it, don't you? How many goldfish can you put in a 1,000-gallon tank?
See, now it's going to give you a couple different answers, probably, because you didn't get any specifics on
All
that.
right, we recommend,
By volume.
So we recommend allowing 1, 2, or 3 goldfish per 200 gallons of water.
That's
So if your
more than
pond is 1,000 gallons, that's approximately 5 to 10 KOI, or 10 to 15.
Boy.
Yeah, 10 to 15 goldfish. But we have hundreds in there.
You may. They be cannibalizing each other, man. Motherfuckers ain't fucking
This
around.
don't make no sense. I had a goldfish in a little tank, like that big, a gallon tank. So that's 1,000 fish.
We
My
gotta
math
figure
is probably off.
they eat crap that falls in the tank, you know. That
There's
shit.
at least
I
about
mean,
50. I'd say strong 30, 50, 30,
that in there,
30. At least 30.
there's at least 20, if not
Yeah.
30. Yeah.
I'd say at least a good 30. So we need to fish some of them out and put them in the big pond.
He said they died back there.
I don't know how. That thing never goes empty.
Did you see how muddy that shit was?
Yeah.
If you was a fish, would you want to be moved from there to there? I'm just asking.
Something big might
Alright,
take
so-
them up. Noodle that's over
So
there.
what do we do with them then? Just leave
You got water tanks all over the place. I don't know. How the fuck did they get in there in the first place? And the boss left them in there 20 years. He said. The fuck?
He just said they
Is
Fucking
it they came up through the
hilarious.
pipes?
Yeah, he said they came in through the pipe. And they've been there for about 20 years.
Out of the well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he says there was one time a fish got stuck and they had to blow it back and get it out. Like a little fish.
Yeah.
What was probably about?
He didn't just
big enough
climb
to-
in there or nothing.
No.
No. That's what I was saying. I was like,
So he's blowing out the little
He didn't
babies.
throw it in there when he was a kid.
no, that's what he's saying. That's what he was telling us. I was like, so when did you guys put them there? He's like, we didn't.
They came
No,
up to
he's
the
like,
pipes.
but they've been in there for
They've
about
just been in there.
yeah, since they've had this place. He said since we've had this place and got it running,
Oh man, the lady put the fucking goldfish in there, maybe.
somebody, yeah, probably the last workers. No, maybe. I don't know. Regardless, I think it's cool.
It is cool, man. It's a mystery. How the fuck who put the goldfish in the tank? You got like 30 goldfish over here in the cow water tank. It's fucking hilarious.
What?
And I think it's just fun. Because this place right here was on pump water.
Welcome to the corner.
So I can see it making it through. Like the one back there with the windmill, all it does is pump it so it don't go through a pump. You know what I mean? So I can see it making it. Before they put this electric one in. They had a
Windmill.
and it just goes up and down and it just pumps the water like that.
Yeah.
So it make it like it's a pipe like that big that comes up and it just pumps it up straight out the thing.
Well, still bring it up in what, like an alchematic screw or some shit through the old school?
Yes. I don't know, it's just like hitting like one of those catch-up things.
Hmm.
But like when that thing's moving, that thing's like so
Yeah,
it's
it
always
goes
Yeah,
fast.
yeah.
It's like just sucking it up. But yeah, I don't see it going through a pump. That'd be a tough fucking fish.
Right.
Real fucking lucky to make it past them blades.
Yeah. So I'm thinking before, because they just all this is new. They're doing solar and hooking up these electric ones recently in the last couple of years. And if they've been there 20 years ago, that's when they had all windmills.
Huh.
So
Mm-hmm.
I could believe it made it then, if it was to. And if that's true, there is an underground ecosystem.
Of course there is, dude.
Where do you think
Well, I
it's
know there
coming
is. I'm
from?
just saying. Means we're right above.
We're gonna have to get you a scuba tank so you can go fucking dive down that goddamn mine shaft, ain't we?
Yes, I'll do it.
He wants to go spelunking. I ain't about no spelunking. But there is a mine shaft. I'm thinking we just kick out a hole in the side of the mountain, drain that bitch.
We hit it with the radar.
And if it is the river they're hooked up into, you know, we'll reroute that bitch.
And if there's any creatures or anything in there, we'll hit it with the radar. So we'll know if there's something in there. Fish and stuff.
Piranhas.
Fuck that, dude. Don't say that.
Loch Ness motherfucking
Why you gotta say
monster.
something like that? Why can't you say like little tiny fluffy bunnies or something? That's God
They
damn.
don't go in water.
But they could be.
The piranhas are just escorting the motherfucking Loch Ness monster, motherfucker. You in trouble now. Get in that hole.
I'm just saying we can get
I ain't
those.
coming in with you. I ain't doing it. I'm not fucking.
What? I need a
No.
teammate.
Well, you need to find yourself a good swimmer then that
You know,
doesn't mind Loch Ness monsters. Because I'll tell you,
you know how to swim?
that's just fishy. I am not getting into a mountain
Caden will do it.
and swimming into a mountain
I'll tell Caden go with me.
and then down.
No, I'll tell him go first. Hey.
I wouldn't come back up. I'm telling you, something would eat me at the bottom of that mine shit. What do you mean there's nothing down there?
You know that there's supplies down there.
No, there's probably all kinds of fucking shit down there, but I don't need to see it as long as it's flooded like that.
We'll drain it for you when we get down there to the
Well,
bottom.
one of these we was walking by yesterday. It was fucking wet as fuck. The whole hill.
Yeah, it was. I was like, huh,
It was
so that's
weird.
nice water.
I dug down past the grit and the fucking surface degradation and dug into the crystal a little bit, and the fucking right there at that layer, it was mud.
Well, maybe after raining for so long, it just filled them up on the inside.
Must
Because it
have
does rain
something.
out here.
And they're just holding
Directions.
water, and that's why these trees are growing
Like-
on the mountains.
It'll rain over there
Yeah.
and over here.
Because they have to get water source
But
somehow.
nothing
Some of
here.
these
Well,
trees
the
are huge.
crystal's been so shattered. It's just it can sit there and hold that water. I suppose.
Yeah.
That's why they're
Well, I'm saying, like,
degenerating
especially
so
on the
quickly
inside.
too.
You know what I mean? It probably filled up chambers or
Uh-huh,
whatever
uh-huh.
that's in there after a certain point.
She says she
She
wants
said,
some
I'm
soup.
ready.
She says she wants some motherfucking soup.
No.
There is a fucking cave, and they got a mine shaft, Judas, but it's flooded. I think they flooded that shit on purpose because of some shit they found.
But the walls are
I ain't going swimming
Are you,
in no
would you-
cave.
Can you at least walk that tube with me?
Walk what too?
Where the water's filled up.
Oh no!
What? You're not putting your foot in the water?
No, Loch Ness monsters in there. Man.
No, it ain't gonna fit. It won't fit. It is small. Until you get to the end, and then it's a big old box,
See,
which is where the elevator
he's in
goes
there
down.
waiting,
Yeah.
and I ain't gonna know when I get to the box until
No,
it's too late.
I'm just
I'll
saying,
be
like-
like, "Oh shit, I'm at the boom."
No, I'm
See?
just saying, look, for about 20, 30 feet is all you gotta go. And then I just want you to see the lighting of how it lights up and stuff in the dark. It's really neat.
That Loch Ness monster got me by the leg. What am I gonna
I'll
do?
be
My
in
camera's.
front.
I'm trying to keep my camera dry.
I'll just turn it on, like, ah!
Judith's is telling me leave the hole. I'm like, it's got me by the leg, Judith. Fuck, fucking Loch Ness monster, dude. It's creepy. You open the fucking steel door and there's this fucking. And I'm like, it goes back in there too. He's like, yeah, they hit the river down there with their mine shaft. I was like, I don't believe that shit. I think they did it on purpose. Somebody flooded that shit. But he keeps wanting to go down there. I'm like, no, I'm not spelunking. Glenn's like, come on, you can do this. See the Leviathan, the Kraken, the motherfucking Kraken down there.
Still cold enough you want to hit it?
They're down below the mine shaft. The Loch Ness monster's hanging out in the big square box. Yes, there's all kinds of death down there waiting on me.
It's just a hole in the ground with water. What can possibly go wrong?
Oh my God, that smells good.
But what about if we find like some kind of ancient hidden superpower? Hey,
Bro,
like if there was one, they already took it and then they flooded it. Are you listening?
they took that shit. They took it and flooded it so you couldn't get the rest.
Right. But I shall find the rest. One day.
One day, what?
Not today. I can't afford it. But if it was ever funded, shit, you damn right I'd go.
You know,
With a
Monday,
high-powered, like,
I intend on having a conversation with ASU. Them motherfuckers need to get their ass out here and act like they're some kind of archaeologist. Because that's not my chosen profession.
yeah.
Yet here we are. Somebody needs to get out here with some tools of the trade.
I need to give them a
You're
sample of my thing.
Of your what?
Of that crystal thing. My crystal fish looking thing.
I need to show them what we found in Michigan. Get them in touch with MSU and tell them, you got shit bigger than the pyramids out here. You need to stop ignoring. It's ridiculous. I'm over here making you look ridiculous with your hidden volcanoes every day.
Sorry, sir, you know too much. Now, they wouldn't put it that way. They'd be like, okay, well, we'll look into it.
Ain't no fucking hundreds. You look at. Okay, well, I'm just giving you fair warning. I've already discovered some shit out here. You know. Now, I don't expect too much pushback from them, man. Look, MSU. I told her what I found. Shot her some fucking video. And showed her the fucking pit. Told her what it was. Told her how you make it. Told her about the magnetron. And she was like, dude, most comprehensive, sensible thing I've ever heard in my career. I don't see much problem talking to ASU about their shit out here.
Tastes good.
Mm-hmm.
It's real.
Taste.
It's legit.
Potato.
And it needs to be
There's carrots.
looked at.
Tastes good.
It's hot.
It is.
Just
What
careful.
did you want some?
I'm just tasting it.
I'll make you some soup, man.
I just want to at least taste it. Shit.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It smells pretty good. It said I've never made cabbage soup.
Well, shoot. Tastes pretty damn good.
I used to eat it when I was a kid when my grandma would make it, man. She'd make it good. That's one soup my mom never tried.
It's better than that other stuff I had. What was it? We saw it at the store. God dang it.
It starts with a K. It starts with a K. Kraut.
Yeah, sauerkraut. Sauerkraut?
Sauerkraut.
Oh my god, it's so nasty.
Mm-hmm.
My aunt tried to kill me.
It goes
Just the
good on
smell of
sausages.
it make me throw up.
Oh, really?
The smell of it. Oh my god. That. No.
I like it on my sausages, man.
You can have it. Yeah, not this guy. I know it's weird. I'm Irish Mexican, but it's okay. Not this guy.
You don't want none.
No.
Good. More crowds for me. That isn't bad soup.
Well, I'm about to go get the cigarettes before I start having
Oh shit. We're gonna explode. Polly! What's happening, huh? How you doing?
You coming back?
What are we doing? I'm eating soup.
Baby.
Well,
Honey. You coming back?
No, I'm just gonna stay in the house and leave you. Okay. I'll be back tomorrow.
I made cabbage soup. First time ever. And fuck. It is actually pretty good. I think it might be better than my grandma's. Actually, I made this a couple of days ago. I just haven't had any. We've been eating pizza. Hmm?
I'm the only one that has had it.
I put tomatoes in it. Add a little flavor to it. And, oh my God. Tomatoes and carrots and onions and cabbage. Chico says he needs cabbage soup. I don't see it, dude. No, I don't see it. I don't know. Like you're gonna like it or something. You get it. Oh shit. Here, you want a carrot? I'll give you a piece of. Make sure it's not an onion. Dude. He didn't even swallow that shit. Are you sure you tasted it? This is your carrot. You like. Chico likes my stew too. Want some cabbage? Oh yeah. Fuck. Look at him. He's intently staring me down from my cabbage stew. He's like, dude, that's that's mine. Can I have some of my soup? That's all you want, right? He's looking at it like, lay the bowl down, bitch. Chico likes stew, cabbage soup. Yeah, Chico gets love. Not nearly enough, though, for him. He has such a hard life. You're weird, dude. I never saw him fucking chomping on a fucking cabbage like that. Yeah, I thought he'd fucking put it in his mouth and spit it out and look at it. Nope.
He didn't even chew the carrots. He just opened his mouth.
I'm gonna fucking like fucking cabbage soup.
Chico, yeah.
What is it? He ain't having it.
You gonna taste it?
See, that was the thing. I waited to see if he actually tasted it, and he's sitting here staring at me all intently, and I was like, "Well,
You gotta hold it and let him just kind of."
he's like a carrot." Oh shit, dude. Chew it.
You got it. Yeah, shit.
We're not sure. It might be just stuck in his lip. Look at him. He's like, what, next? Dude, he just ate a tree-sized carrot. That's fucking crazy. Crazy, Chico. That's all you get.
Now I see why you ham figure.
Yeah.
Or boxers, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We had to, like, at first we had to get them smaller dog food instead of the big chunk ones because, like, they would just
Inhale that shit and not
like,
chew it.
dang. Yeah, just like it'd be like one of those tractors just, and then they'd end up getting sick, you know, because it ain't all chewed up, and then you just see like all soft. And then they try to eat it. We're like, no, gross. And then so yeah, before we stick like water in it, soften it up for them, so it's just easier for them to digest.
I usually chew his food first.
But now, now they're doing okay though. You know? So,
I feed them like a baby bird.
I think the only reason why they're like that because they had parvo. You know what I mean? And they survived parvo, and after that, dude, it was on. They're never missing a meal.
Or that ice cream.
Yeah, ice cream. Oh my gosh, they love McDonald's ice cream for some reason.
They got
They will eat the
addicted.
shit out of it, dude. Like, man, the first time it happened, it was ridiculous.
You're a
Our
good
eyes
boy,
went,
Chico.
pew!
I'm just not sure what cabbage would do to a dog. So, I mean, you've had enough to kill 3 fucking dogs, I guess. So you have another one. At least you enjoyed your last meal.
Kinda.
Gulp. I know, right?
He enjoyed the thought of it just being handed to him. I think he had more like, I don't know. He enjoyed that more than anything.
Excuse me. Are you going to pay the electric bill? It's your dad.
Oh shit.
You haven't been answering him, mister.
Grandkids are wearing you out. I'll bet. How you doing, Bailey? Welcome to the corner. We having cabbage stew. I'm trying to. Chico wants mine. You didn't choose that. You didn't, did you? You're like, well, you're weird, Chico.
What did you tell him?
Told me I'm pretty. I know the next month is coming up, right? The 10th?
I think that's an onion. You don't get that one.
What's today?
Today's Saturday the 13th.
Today is Saturday.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. Wasn't that much, right? It was like 40-something bucks.
47.
Yeah.
I don't think you're a dog, Chico. You really have high questions on that one.
His forearms are buff.
Miss you too, Polly. But the weed is free. Woo! I like soup. When I made this one, After I got done everything cut up, it was already full to the top. I was like, well, I need some juice. So this more like this batch of soup is more like a wet salad. It's pretty thick, huh? It's got a lot of stuff in it.
It's pretty good though.
Yeah.
I like it.
I surprised myself. You should dig out some more, man. I have a big pot of it.
It's in the fridge. You're right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that shit doesn't need anything. That's just good. You know what? I got what you've been looking for back here.
The ashtray.
Yeah, I move it from place to place. This used to hang out over here on the passenger side, but Polly ripped it right off the wall. No, actually, it's 35 years old. It was already off the wall. That's my portable ashtray. I got this one over here, see? And then I find cigars in them. Shit, I should have probably smoked that one before I lit this one. Got one for later. Oh, shit. Did we have a child on board? Oh, my God. Yeah, Polly. What Judah said. We've found some crazy rocks out here. The lady that lives over there by your house, what's her name? Christine. Yeah, that's the second time you told me that. She found a Millie Fiore rock, man. But the fucker had a horse inside of it. What do you mean that ain't nothing?
There's more to it.
There's a horse in the house.
So in the house, right? I was looking at the old wallpaper, which is super old, right? There's a horse on there. It looks just like the one on her thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a traditional native horse.
I know, it's crazy.
Petroglyph.
I never noticed it though, and I look at the wall every day.
In crystal. I was like, look, they're making like this, like they was making Millie Fiore's with the fucking stars and hearts and diamonds and squares. They actually had one drawn in, and she got the ass back clump of it with the fucking horse all in it and everything. I was like, they were making art out here with crystals, kind of like I do with glass. Same ingredients too. Funny enough. You bet I'm gonna. I wouldn't take him anywhere else, Polly. Oh shit! You don't really want to meet my leader, do you? Yeah, you'd be that person. You're our official leader, actually. You've been MIA for a while. So I made flour today. A little marble. Little smoke shop out here. Guy wanted one for his wife. Yeah. Yeah, well, exactly. That's exactly what they were doing, except in crystal. Is making pictures, lots of pictures. Little yellow rose, yeah. Little Texas lady. We'll probably see you in Tennessee though here a few months. I got to drive this bus, and the intention is to go north after we head out of here. I want to, if we can get fucking ASU on it, I don't go nowhere. I want to get one of these fucking colleges, or maybe both of them, working on perfecting the formula. We got the ingredients, but how much mercury does it take per silica to make these perfect crystals and shit, We know how they did it. Let's fucking hone in on it. I wouldn't mind somebody own a goddamn concrete company fucking start this shit. I don't even need to know about it. Silica, pure. You making gemstones, you need pure silica. Something that wasn't supposed to be invented till Corning made it. But we found a pit of it in Michigan with the fucking big ass feathered serpents. Anyway, you put some fucking magic water in there with the calcium carbonate and the silica, and shoot that motherfucker with a magnetron. Turn your microwave on. It probably takes a little more power than your microwave. I don't know how many watts of a magnetron it takes to make a crystal, but we know the process. It was easy to do. It's cheaper than concrete. Yeah, I know, Polly. We know now. We know how they were making the Cyclopean monoliths. And was it brilliant? I think, of course, it's got the flower matrix, and then it runs through the fucking stone like monofilament. And that's why it's so piezoelectric. It carries the electric that the fucking crystal makes right through it like a fucking monofilament. Because the energy coming into the liquid mix puts that fucking your signature of your magnetron all the way through it. It just poof. You don't have to lay monofilament line. You know what I mean? It's built into the shit. Crater never wasn't involved. Whew. Look. Hi, I'm Horton's Who. I needed a great big bunch of direction and fucking big waving fucking flags over here to see some shit. Crater was the one waving the flags. God, coincidence my ass. We was meant to know this.
Hood flies off the truck.
Oh yeah, it's very important. Yeah, Creator done. I mean, I just drive the bus.
Hi, Chico.
I know, Polly. We need to change the world. I made a video called "I Could Have Made Billions." It's up on my community page, folks. Free energy and
So
everything.
there's the horse, right?
Oh yeah.
Now look at this one.
Yeah, but he doesn't have both ears out like that horse. Here, show Polly.
Yeah, both ears out.
Well, that horse does.
I just find it interesting.
See, that's a Millefiori rock. And it's clear crystal. And it's got that deep in it like a fucking Millefiori. They just cut that shit. She's walking in the goddamn river and fucking bent over and picked that shit up. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Isn't that crazy? That's in crystal. That's in straight fucking crystal, man. I know how to do that in glass, but that's in crystal. That's pimp shit.
Looks like it was a two-headed one. Look at it from the other side.
Yeah, we changed the world for free. Hopefully our kids won't have to go through the goddamn bullshit you and I had to go through, right? I mean, they start making this shit. It's cheaper than concrete. You make your damn foundation out of it and you don't have to pay the electric bill. Get a Dendera box in the back of your house. Fuck JP Morgan. Fuck patenting this shit. That's where Tesla and Albert fucked up. They trusted somebody to patent it. I'm trying to give it to everybody. Every concrete fucking manufacturer on the planet needs to start making this shit. It's cheaper than fucking concrete. It doesn't have... It makes its own electric. Just the fact that it's cheaper to make than concrete would fucking benefit a company that wanted to just fucking make it, even hold the price the same. But I mean, like, not one concrete company can have this. All of them need it.
It'd make houses stronger for weather.
Yeah. Well, we could build fucking houses like that. I'm just saying, instead of brick houses, I suppose. Oh, you know.
It'd be stronger.
God, we saw some amazing fucking shit up there the other day. Yesterday. And some stuff that wasn't damaged that bad. Oh my God. I don't think anybody ever looked at that plateau or something. I don't know. Because I can't walk through it and even try to think it was naturally made like that. Yeah, we got that. Lily. Yeah, Cherikov's thick today. He said they've had college kids out here looking because they got radiation signatures coming off of these mounds. I'm like, you know, they were made with a microwave. But one of them told, because he was asking too many questions, and I guess the guy looked at him and said, "You know too much." Yeah, I'm like, well, what the fuck does he know? You know?
It's an ashtray.
Okay.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to be one of them people. I tell the truth, and motherfuckers don't like me much. You know that story, though. Mm. And then some people think I'm crazy, right on down to the time that motherfucking the butcher gets sick. What was the issue? Same issue Ken gives me every week when he gives half truths. God. I just got tired of hearing his voice. I was like, you're a motherfucker. He's a motherfucker. He knows what's going on. Motherfucking McClellan. God damn it. Don't get me started, Polly. Look at you. You gonna get me started. Fuck Ken McClellan. What's the issue with Ken? He won't tell you the truth. That's what's the issue with Ken. Same problem with Ben Davidson and Scientific fucking Lee. I got problems with people that do that shit. Lee's on to I got a gray garden rock. I'm like, dude. At least MSU likes it. Yeah, I know. See, that's what I'm saying. He works for the goddamn Pentagon. Why people be thinking he's going to give the truth? I just have hopes for him too. One day. And as long as he doesn't, I'm going to tell him. I'm going to tell, especially if somebody come into my channel and be like, "Did you see Ken's new release?" I'd be like, "No," because I don't watch Ken. But then now I'm going to go look. I'm going to cuss him out. Motherfucker ain't telling nobody no favors. That's almost like Miss Gina Colvin Hill over here, man. She's doing people just as much good as Ken McClellan. You know, I'm still the only one in the world.
Still loaded.
Oh, shite. I'm the only one in the world that I know of that told y'all 3 years ago they're going to do X, Y, and Z. And then all of a sudden on the news, they're going to tell you they did X, Y, and Z. They're going to run some motherfuckers over with a bus and blame money. Now, what are they doing with Fauci and that whole thing? And exactly word for word what I told you they was going to do. You know why? Because they've been bussing. Abbott is currently flying Chinese national fucking UN troops into your fucking cities to kill you. They want you upset. And they're really working the fucking cart right now. Look at Iran. They are going to fucking set off a fucking terrorist attack right here. Watch.
Is that me later?
The plasma web. She does have a lot more followers than him. That's fucked up, dude. It's so fucked up. She is the how dumb is society thermometer. That is her job. That is the reason fucking Gina Colvin Hill exists. I think we've covered that before. Like, dip your little finger look in there and see what temperature the fucking water. How dumb are these people? How successful has our dumbing down of the population been? Are they going to believe plasma fucking beasts are raining over the parking lots and fucking, oh my God, dude. Yeah, they do. Yes, they'll believe it. Yes. Yeah, I know. I remember the big debacle when John, our buddy Homebrewed, made the Plasma Beast video of his. Oh my God, he had G-Nights for days over there talking about how mean he was. And shit. I was like, oh Jesus. Oh, it was killing me. I go over there just to pre-block a motherfucker. Oh, this one likes Gina's click. I had 50 tabs open up. Everybody over there talking to Gina, I'd fucking just open up their fucking tab to go over there. Block that motherfucker, close it. Block that motherfucker, close it. I never wanted to see him on my channel talking about how great my work was. I would feel like Gina Coleman Hill. I couldn't take it.
Remember that time you were like, Gina,
I know,
like
poor John. Do you want to hit this? You want to hit this? Tough shit.
Check those out.
Hills?
No, not the hills.
Precious gems?
Stumps.
Yes.
Scenery. Dude, that has to be what they were using that for. Look at it.
There's logs.
Mm-hmm. We need to get a truck up there so you can load it up.
Yeah. I wonder what a piece like that would go for. Take it to some expensive restaurant person. Here, put this outside.
Our favorite Mexican place will probably take it.
Yeah, a little Mexican place.
Mm-hmm.
They already got enough to.
Boy!
You can never have enough of that.
That hill's fucking loaded with it.
Mm-hmm. It's all around that mountain over there.
There's a bunch of little pieces and a bunch of jimmies.
I've never seen so many precious gems in my life. Honest to God, I keep wanting to call him Tater. What's his name again?
Tater.
Caden. There you go.
I only call him Tater because I call him Cater sometimes. And then I just switch from Cater to Tater.
All right. So this guy, I asked him, I said, so what did the fucking professor tell you about all these? I said, have they fucking even tried to address the fact that there's millions of fucking gemstones here that don't belong in Arizona? There's millions of gemstones here that are fucking pure gemstones and they ain't got no parent rock in Arizona. Where are they coming from? He said that they literally said there's hundreds of hidden volcanoes out here. I was like, so you tell me hundreds of hidden volcanoes puked up these fucking plateaus with beautiful gem turtle parts. I'm going to have to talk to Arizona State University Monday because I just can't sit with that. Hundreds of hidden volcanoes. That's literally what I'm getting back. Yeah, where did they hide? How does a volcano hide? How exactly does a volcano shit out fucking turtle flippers all day? Beautiful gem style. It's not adding up. Who makes these things up?
Apparently they do.
That don't even look like a volcano.
Huh? What? Did you say you looked
Every
one up?
one of these rocks out here in the desert got a damn magnetron energy signature in it. And they got students out here reading radiation off of them. To getting the radiation signatures off of them and shit. I'm like, man, somebody knows something. That's for that. Well, then you drive by fucking Anana's house and the goddamn satcoms are out all over the place. Dude, I need to find me an entrance under their satcoms. See what they got in Anana's house. These motherfuckers know what's going on. Crown Vatican DC Corporation. They protect this shit. Look at Gun Lake. They still freaking out because they don't want me coming into Michigan.
Look, it says the park's
Give a
earliest
fuck. What are they
human
going to do? They're going to
inhabitants
stop the whole Ottawa
arrived
tribe from fucking rejoining
13,000
their
years ago.
goddamn
These
snake effigy?
Clovis
Because
era
homegirl out here in
people
fucking
are
Oklahoma was
ancestors
real
of
happy to
Native
go to fucking
Americans.
Michigan this summer.
By about 2,500 years ago, ancestral Pueblo farmers were growing corn and living in subterranean.
I say that's
deserts.
going to throw a fucking stone in trying to hide that because homegirl wasn't having it. The Ottawa leader out there in Oklahoma, I told her about the Gun Lake. She knows about Gun Lake and what they're doing. And I told her, I said, you know, the first thing they fucking did when I found that shit is call the cops on me for fucking grave robbing. I said, there wasn't no goddamn people out there. And the sheriff came out and everything. And he thought the head was cool. But yeah, they are trying still, obviously, to keep it quiet. But like I said, the Ottawa, the head of the Ottawa was like, this isn't going to go back in the fucking ground. It's their fucking effigies, you know, it's their origin traditions and shit that we found. They ain't going to let that shit go back into hiding.
You want to know how the petrified forest was created?
I have a sneaky fucking suspicion. I'm out here looking at these goddamn petrified logs, and
it says the desert is the result of years of volcanic activity, floods, and earthquakes. Welcome to the painted and petrified desert. And
they also have fucking magnetron signatures in them. Magnetron energy signatures. Every fucking hard stone out here does.
Yeah, the president himself signed the legislation, whatever thing for this park area to conserve it.
Yep, volcanoes have existed for billions of years, but do they produce garnets encased in yellow? And those are stars. Charms rock. This proves everything you've ever said about geology. Stone. That's a heart, squares, diamonds, circles. This is what we call a millefiori gem. Because they were making the garnets, encasing them with diamonds, throwing them in the pure silica, calcium carbonate, mercury mix, and shooting them with a magnetron. Putting the fucking magnetron energy signature like a little flower through the whole matrix of the stone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you put it on the sound box. Yeah.
That's peridot.
There you go.
Looks like a piece of regular quartz. You know, look like a piece of regular quartz. Looky here, Lee. We've already been to hundreds of museums, and Michigan State University, MSU, thought that was the most comprehensive, sensible thing she's ever heard in her career. 3rd ranked Egyptologist in the land. What's your qualifications? Oh, you're a YouTube spell checker. That's your greatest accomplishment? Looks like granite. Seriously, looks like granite. Really. And diamonds, stars, and squares, and circle. Peridot, according to the gemologists. Peridot. This one's blue jadeite. It has the same flower matrix, the same magnetron signature, because it was made out of silica, calcium carbonate, mercury, and shot with a magnetron. Do you know what a magnetron is? You don't? You don't know what a magnetron is? No. I'm like, I'm finding you funny. The Earth is a giant magnetron. No. What is a magnetron? The magnetosphere. No. See, you're fucking stupid. A magnetron is a hollow metal tube that is in a flower shape inside of your microwave. Yeah. How many times you got to tell you this? Natural stones don't have it in them. However, every museum we've been to this year has a lot of artifacts that don't have tool marks. And every one of those, from onyx to schist, granite, jadeite, have the magnetron energy signature in them. We found huge temple complex and multiple ton jade serpents in Michigan, and the actual construction pit underneath the big old effigy.
We need to get inside that cave.
Yes, they do have magnetic properties. But unless they're made in a liquid form by a fucking magnetron, high-powered magnetron, like all the cyclopean materials were, they're not going to have a magnetron fucking signature in the matrix of their fucking crystal. Cross-species crystals should not have the same matrix of making up their crystals unless they're man-made. No, see, exactly. That would be a natural occurring incident. This is not a natural occurring incident. Coming at you. The Jesuits came across the Ottawa using multiple ton feathered serpents as morphing altars, because they do change a little. They take heaven from earth and earth from heaven in motion. There's your solar disk. There's your planet heaven. The Jesuits didn't like the cross, so they fucking made the Ottawa documented, break their feathered serpent effigies, and bury them in rubble. Then they took the area and marked it in red ochre and lied like a good Jesuit who was trying to establish Jesus for the Catholic Church in lies and blood, because they murdered the tribe after they fucking made them bury the fucking effigy like a Jesuit would. Good old Jesus Club. It's documented. We took this back to the Ottawa people, and they're going to their fucking effigies for the first time in over 200 years since the goddamn Jesuits hid them from them. Huh. That's what they have to do with geology. You want to see something cool? We found the work pit it was made in. Bigger than my fucking truck. And guess what? It's got the same fucking signature. It has no parent. And it has a 12-ton twin that it had surrounded because the Jesuits made them do it. See the same flower matrix pattern in the fucking jadeite that you do all the other fucking stones around here and every goddamn thing that's hard on the fucking desert? You go out here 50 feet, dig down 1,000 feet. You go near that and they're all precious gems in the shape of turtles with inscriptions on them and fucking turtle skin all over them. That's what they had to do with geology. We were doing more amazing things out here than fucking Egypt. Okra is a... Who the fuck is this? Is your name Lee? Seriously. Okra is a food. We're talking about gems. We're talking about gems and geology.
But okra's good, deep fried.
And gems should not share the same fucking flower matrix, man. Yeah, I think it might be.
Leroy Johnson.
Well, I don't know. It's some fucking government cubicle worker who wants to discourage something. I don't know. He ain't gonna tell me any different. It's a spell checker on fucking YouTube, but it looks like Lee because he's stupid. No, I'm not. Hey, Vigorous. What Fibonacci? No, I'm talking about a fucking magnetron energy signature. I already showed you in like 6 different rocks. The fuck? Are you stupid? I think your name's Lee. I really do. I think your name's Lee. I'm just going to have to go with that. How you doing, Lee? Energy signatures in rock that make the actual matrix of the crystals. And they run like piezoelectric monofilament lines through the whole stone, thus carrying the charge that they create through them. It's like the same magnetron into gemology. That's the cross on fucking Satan's head the Jesuits didn't like. And they made the Ottawa people break them in 1809 when the rest of the tribes of Michigan chased them up through fucking Canada for doing so because they murdered the Ottawa people in that area. We're talking about some already documented historical shit, dude. And we put together tens of thousands of people who've been living fucking without their heritage for fucking 200 years because of the goddamn Catholic Jesuit fucking church that now have it back. And they're going to go to fucking Michigan this summer because this head to them and the fucking plume didn't look like normal shit. It looked like shit that they had stolen from them by lies of the fucking church for fucking hundreds of years. And every rock we're seeing out here, because we dug under there, we found a pure fucking pit of silica and calcium carbonate that should not have existed 10,000 fucking years ago. In the middle of the fucking Bigfoot territory. MSU has a bag of the ingredients. And we went over what we found and the process of making gemstones. They are third-ranked archaeology in the fucking land. And they were like, wow. And we're kind of like on our way to Michigan via here. I'm stopping off at ASU to see if they can't fucking start figuring out exactly how much mercury goes to exactly how much silica, so we can start making this cheaper than concrete and making it your foundation to your home so you don't have to pay the electric bill. I'm not patenting it. I just gave you the ingredients and the process. This is how we were doing these things. It's pretty neat that it's known now. We can change the fucking world. I'm not making a dime. I don't give a fuck who makes it. Get busy changing the fucking world, see? I'm giving out secrets, guy. I'm not asking opinions. No, the natives were not more technically advanced. See, they tell us that the War of the Gods happened there in Hastings and it folded and bent the land. There were temple complexes there. They blew them up. Bombs. Hence, that is not glazing. There was a nuclear explosion. The big 12-ton version, one of them has trinitite, the other one doesn't. There's a couple of them there that we know of for sure. That is not yellow glazing. That is yellow trinitite. There was an explosion. The temples are still buried under 3 foot of ocean sediment today. These obviously were on the outside of the temples. They got washed up. Some of them, there's shit tons under the loam, inside the clay layer. Every hole we dug, we came up with piezoelectric material, massive concrete blocks, and feathered serpents, eggs on pedestals, and Phoenician style silver ingot all over the damn place. The day it got washed over, they were still using those complexes. They have never been molested since then. We found a virgin fucking site, brand new, significant archaeological discovery in Michigan, according to the SOSHA state. What is it? State, oh God. State historical officer, SOHO, whatever they call it, the abbreviations. State Historical Association or officer. Well, I don't really care. What you think, actually, about what I'm right about or not. I mean, if it took that long to explain where this head came from and stuff, you're obviously new. Good, Bella. How you doing? Or you're Lee, and that wouldn't surprise me that it's been 6 fucking months and you just now get it. I just being real. I've known you for a couple years over here fucking with me. You and your little troll buddies. But I mean, they've been looking for these in particular specific places since Plato, bro. It's called do your homework. I don't have opinions.
Where you think it goes up?
I don't deal with opinions.
Did I do it?
Yeah.
I'm stoned.
Just let them out, and then I'll leash them once.
No, he's somebody. He works for the Jesuits. He doesn't like the cross on the snake head. He calls it a brown garden rock. I'm like, I don't think the Ottawa tribe in Oklahoma would appreciate that. That's their heritage. You know what I mean? But he's just a dumbass. Anything I say is wrong. Sky isn't blue.
You shall return.
All right, brother.
We're gonna take our cups out.
I love debate because, I mean, I deal in empirical evidence. I'm sitting here with my foot on a rock that, honestly, I didn't intend to find. I knew the temples were there. I was excited about the temples for 6 months before we got there. Chomping at the bit, telling me, oh my God, we're going to have some fun in Michigan. I had no idea how much shit we were going to find in Michigan. Just like when we got out here, I had no idea how much fucking fuck we were going to find out here. I don't like it. It's too much. But yesterday we walked through a complex that hadn't even degraded. Still had the fucking formwork for fucking making troughs and stuff, water troughs running through these scenery things that are just overdone. And I get it. They're the old gods. We used to live with the gods. This is the land of Nod. This is where Enlil lived. Right here. That's why they call it Turtle Island. It has nothing to do with the shape of the fucking land. It has everything to do with Enlil's the turtle god, not of Mesopotamia, of Ki, Earth. This is where he hang out with the Canaanites, those who cannot grow hair on their face. They came out of their holes here after the war of the gods and the great calamity. Right here. And I can actually prove that at this point. Well, I'm not only teaching it, man. I left my fucking house a year and a half ago to fucking go prove these fucking things and talk to preachers and the Native American tribes. We've been to quite a few hundred. Universities, museums, Native American tribes. It's been a long, strange trip. And I have been teaching it. I'm teaching it to you. I mean, you can agree with it or not. I'm telling you what we have found over the last 6 months. 7, I guess, since we left Michigan. When we got to Alvarado, look at my shorts. There's one on there called Turtle. Look at what we found in fucking Alvarado. That's a 13-month fucking crystal disco fucking color changing turtle. Made the same way everything else out here with the same signatures, and they were numbering these parts before they were assembling them. We're finding numbers in the desert out here on some of these fucking parts. It's not me, it's Caden was finding them. He found 2 of them, one with a 6 and one with a 4. And the funny thing is, the numbers are literally inside the crystal. It's not like they're marking them. It's fucking weird. They are literally a different color crystal inside the crystal as a number. And you can tell it's a number. It's like, oh my God, dude. And it's in the same place, and they're on different pieces and parts. Because they made them in molds. And they were making art out here. On an industrial scale. So they had a whole bunch of parts with numbers, and they would put them together accordingly. They were living underneath these plateaus. They weren't living on them. The on them part was decoration only, and it was overdone. The land of the far away over the oceans, the land of the short horn beasts. They had all kinds of different names for this, depending on which one was telling the tale. Was it Enki? Was it Enlil? Was it Ninjagita, aka Toph? Ninjagita is Toph. Ninjagita is the second son of Enki. He tells the same story that the Lost Book of Enki tells in the fucking tablets. I'm like, oh my God. But they used, brothers of light and brothers of dark and the fucking. But he goes into what they're really doing in the ground. How you doing, Sicken? Yeah, the land of plenty. And they blew it up. They blew it the fuck up. It's like, fuck, dude. Everywhere you look, there's utter destruction. Because we were worshiping the wrong one of them. Or some shit. They got in a fight over fucking Dumuzi or some shit, Dumuzi and Anana and all that. He died, and then she fucking killed everybody. Well, I'm, pretty fucking sober, bud. I've been walking for miles out here every day now. I mean, you're a little late to the party. You haven't, obviously, you're new. You haven't looked at the evidence, which is weeks and weeks and weeks of live footage. I've got a couple of excerpts on the video page. We've got hundreds of days of archaeology out here in Alvarado and in Michigan that are giving the same exact results in all three locations. How you doing, guy? Welcome back. I guess, seeing as how you're new, maybe I should introduce myself officially, just to let you know who you've stumbled upon. And you've probably entered into a list if you're not a cubicle worker sent here. My name is Eric Sebastian Briggs. I used to be top senatorial investigator in North Carolina. I stood down in 2014 under Jim Davis, Republican, because he told me how you had to die to keep me safe in the bunker that he offered my son and I. I disagreed with the plan, and I started itemizing very specifically what not to do, what would happen if you did stuff. And then I lost a whole lot of channels when censorship came around. And all these folks that had been listening to my crazy fucking rants for fucking, 8 years before it even began, thinking I was insane. Oh, this guy's fucking crazy. Timestamped right here on this channel, you can see where I've been warning about shit that's happening right now in your fucking news. I'm not guessing here. I offer you 3 videos on my community page. You need to go look at them. Not the Russell Brand one, the ones I did. It is. It's the pretty time of the day. You know. I usually sit here and chant that because lately they've been sending 10,000 people our way. This page was created for us to come over and talk about the things we've discovered. And like, for example, when you get goosebumps, you 1748 hertz, omnipresence, right through your biology. Every magnet in existence, every atom in existence has a magnet called a muon. Magnetic properties. They react to each other at a distance instantaneously without any strings or theory. It's magnetic properties. Going a long way to explain how you're entangled with every atom. Human biology has a magnet field, just like Earth's. Resonant frequency magnets inherit each other's strengths. Every magnet you put on the chain makes the entire chain stronger. Which magnet is easier to pull off the chain? None, because there is no weak link in a magnet chain. We live in a multiple sun system. We have nova events cyclically. Earth wouldn't survive a nova event with one shield. Steward, you need to bring your magnet to Meek. But you can't if you don't understand Creator, yourself, and first creation. I can't give that to you, but I can show you how to fucking go prove it to yourself. There's 3 videos on my page up there on community page, raw mapped. I could have made billions and how to a star. Critique me on those. If you want to talk anything, if you want to debate anything, go to those. Debate me there. Debate me here, but you got to watch them. You got to look at it first to even understand what I'm talking about. Howdy, Korea. Welcome to the corner. I make it simple for you. I give you 3 12 to 15 minute long videos. I guarantee, pick one. It'll change your life. Are you sure you're ready to watch all 3? If you're going to debate over here, you need to look at the content on this channel. I'm not like most channels. I make you do your homework because if you believe me, ain't nobody doing no favors over here. I don't monetize it. You need to do your homework because believing is not knowing. Knowing is a different level. You need to know this. You need to know you're almost home for your dog to respond because you can't fake it and make his tail wag. Because we all know our animals know we're almost home. I know how now. So does Guy over here. Yeah, you actually have to beat back a certain level of programming, put shit in your own hands, start being amazing. Sometimes it takes being amazing more than once. Holy shit, man. Sometimes you got an A-frame with fucking saran wrap around it and the magnet's slapped in the middle of it. Just to prove it ain't wind making that shit move. That's your biological field. You have a magnet field that can manipulate matter according to science itself. But we read it on a wall. I was like, get the fuck out of here, man. These motherfuckers were crazy. And then the fucking shit starts moving around. It's like, you got to relax that field line. It's the most human thing we can do. And we're amazing because we're created to be that way by a fucking astoundingly, unimaginably amazing creator that didn't make a goddamn snow globe and a googly-eyed first creation with little eyes glued onto a rock. It's not the way it works in this universe, folks. It's just not the Jesuit way. You got to have a direct connection with your creator. You don't need nobody between you and the creator. As long as you try to put somebody between you and the creator, you're doing it wrong. And I pity what's coming to you. Not hell. Well, it depends on how you want to look at it. You worked awful hard to be a human throughout God knows how many lifetimes of your soul. I wouldn't want to be reset to love dust. I'd be like, damn. Now you got to start all over again because you didn't learn. You got to love. It's a symbiotic relationship. It's a fucking. From top to bottom, symbiosis. It doesn't stop at breathing plant farts. It goes way further than that. All I can do is offer the information we found. And I do say we because this channel belongs to my blue names. They have done as much and more adding to this information chain than I have. I just read the first hieroglyph. And we all fucking, and like, you see 1748 hertz and goosebumps, all that good stuff. And then Hermetic comes along and says, did you know people got goosebumps a lot? They start producing more stem cell receptors and shit. I'm all like, what the fuck? Really? That's like your fountain of youth. Just because y'all excited about life. That's creator, man. He made us right. We just got to stop hating. We got to stop hating each other. We got to stop doing what we've been doing. If I started being nice, trying to make friends and making people believe me, that's exactly what we've been doing. I ain't that guy. I'm an asshole until you learn what you need to know. Then we can be friends because now we on the mutual level and we fucking learning together. It's brand new shit that's old. We just forgot and it's been hidden from us. Oh, yeah, better than a doctor, huh? Be moving fucking Tonka trucks around. Motherfuck, dude. You're an amazing guy. How you doing? Yeah, Creator needed us to know this. Creator wants first creation to live, and first creation can't live through this without us. That's just simple physics. Knowing Earth can't survive without her stewards in this situation. You got to look at the dumbass fucking reading the hieroglyph and be like, this is definitely divine intervention. I ain't. I am not. Yeah, I am fallible all day. That we were led to this. I didn't go hunting for it. I blame Bobby. Bobby fucking Maverick and Butterfly for bringing that stupid picture to the fucking interview in the first place. It's his fault. Go blame Bobby. Bobby did it. God dang it. I remember that day. I was talking all kinds of mad smack, and then all of a sudden that fucking picture come into my world and blew my mind. It was fucking crazy. It still blows my mind. This day, I'm like, man, what are the... It's not a coincidence, man. Creator wanted it known. It's all I have to come up with. And without us, Earth wouldn't be here after this event. And it's time to clean house. 7 billion people are being led to do stupid shit by 600 individuals. We need to stop that. They don't have anything nice planned for this summer. And it's all scripted. 180 nations had their leaders put in place and their money printed by the same legal global corporation called the Crown Vatican DC Corporation, established 1871, DC Organic Act. Knights of Malta, the warring arm of the Catholic Church, is your president's title. Crowned by the queen, who was fucking... The king was just coronated on the tablets of destiny from Mesopotamia, the ones that Anu handed down from planet heaven. I don't make up the rules. I can point out things that are fact. Charles just got coronated on the goddamn Mesopotamian tablets of destiny that Anu handed down from the kings and priesthoods from planet heaven, goddammit. Who's playing that game? I didn't make it up. I didn't fucking... that is fact. Tell me where I'm wrong, Crown and Scepter. Ever read the Jesuit Oath? These people established Jesus by smashing baby heads against the wall and swearing to do so in open or secret. I'm like, you're fucking kidding me. Who are these people we're allowing our children around on Sunday? Yeah. When the goosebumps start from your back, that's creator reaching in your little heart magnet right there. It tickles. And the goosebumps flow. It's fucking awesome. Yes, I agree. It is fucking amazing feeling. And knowing you're healing. It's ooh, there's bat floating around over there. I like this time of night because it starts to get dusk and you see all the night lights coming out real good over here. I'm looking at bats flying around over there on that light. I think all humans need to go to my goddamn community page and look at those 3 videos. Look at Raw Mapped first. That just fucking, it's a mind bender. That's what I do for the preachers. I walk up with those pictures and I show them what I found. And the icebreaker, I'm like, hey, how you doing? You notice your moon ain't doing what it used to? And all of them, oh, yeah, I've noticed there's something going on with that. Have you ever connected that with your book? Because it talks about your sky being confounded and your moon being confused. And their eyes start popping out on their cheeks. They're like, oh shit. No, but I'm starting to. It's like, oh wow. Yeah, no, I missed that. That's like the first thing. Oh wow. And that's why we got in this RV in the first place, man. Start pointing out the obvious to motherfuckers that should have noticed. And it's been a very awesome trip. So many eyes have been opened. And our eyes keep getting open because we end up in these situations where the fucking fuck is all around us. Look at what we've been walking through for 5 days out here. It's like, oh my God. Where did all this shit come from? We are in Arizona. It's beautiful this evening. It's the pretty time of day. I love you, Glenn. I miss you, dude. We're good. We're a month closer. It's a long, strange trip, Glenn. Dude, fuck. The last 5 days here have just been too much. And it keeps getting better and better. Like yesterday, dude, we walked through a complex that was not degraded. A big chunk of it was still intact and very much man-made. Holy fuck. The troughs that cut through there and all that shit, it wasn't cut. It was fucking formed like we would form it in concrete today. But they weren't using concrete. They were close. High-tech concrete, I guess. But that's what was generating the electricity for their fucking cities below them. And there's still a lot of people down below us that died in the War of the Gods because they sent the weapon here that splits and crushes the mountain or some shit. It ain't a nuke. It's a sound weapon. It shattered all these strong ass foundations of gemstone and left the crystals cracked and shit on top. They took it better than the gemstones, though, because the gemstones are really dense, and they even describe it. Fucking, it crumbles the mountain. All right, dude. It fucking crumbles the mountain. You're looking at it, not a stone standing side by side. Although we did see that fucking one. I want to go back to there. They had a Gilgamesh looking dude out there on rock, and his girlfriend with the rock titties in the middle of the desert, standing side by side by that one plateau. I was like, oh god dang, dude. That's, you can see that from the road. It's like, wow. That's the king and queen of the fucking city. As you're riding in from the north. It's been amazing out here so far. I'm hoping to get ASU fucking involved. I'm going to call them Monday. I know they got some ground penetrating radar. We'll be able to get some of these entryways opened. Yeah, come in. I seen you coming.
Coffee, water, and drinking water.
Thank you. Huh.
Mm-hmm. It's nice outside. No wind.
It's dark though.
We got spotlights.
Mm.
All right.
You know. It has calmed down, hasn't it? I don't know, man. Nah. Fuck, man. Now, tomorrow morning, I'm just going to get up early again. I'll get in an hour or two. Monday, I'm getting in another couple hours. I want to make, tomorrow, I'm going to fucking concentrate on getting some bubblers done, because that's real fast money right there. With little oxygen use. I got some nice pipes done today, and the marble. So, and Ray ain't gonna be in till Tuesday. Well, Monday and Tuesday is his work day. I'm gonna opt to go back in on Tuesday. I think our milk will last that long.
You're good to go, Chico.
Look out for them bats.
Yeah, that's what I was just telling these guys. I love this time of day because the bats come out and you can see them flying
Oh, there's a
around.
spider.
Look, there goes one right there.
Shine them.
There's a spider. There's a spider.
Fuck you, dude.
No.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
I would have took him outside.
No,
Why?
because he was in my house. He had to die. There's fucking examples set here. You don't see any more, do you? Yeah, because they're out now. They're like, oh, he's one of those guys. Yeah, I am. Motherfucker, get in my house, you're dead. Got a shotgun if I can't step on you. Fuck that shit. That's all I got for spiders. All that. They be creepy. Where's the fucking moon at?
It's right up
over there.
I can't see it from my perch.
Oh, it's right up
Oh, there it is.
It's right up
Oh dear. Oh man, It rose this morning with the very top of it lit like a cap.
You got a very good view out here.
It looks like it's going to be setting like a little fucking grin.
Yeah.
Huh. It must be doing a confounded thing. Rolling wax to wane every night. You might want to take a look at your sky, folks.
About every 4 hours.
Because I can't make this shit up either. That motherfucker right there is setting like a little grin. And it rose like a little frown. What part of that is wax and wane?
We haven't got a thumbnail.
Right?
And why are we seeing both in one day?
Instead
Looks
of
like
30.
there's a car coming this way, maybe.
Looks can beta saving.
Because it's motherfucking confounded. There is a light out in the desert.
Where? Oh,
There is a light out there. I see it.
That's the ranchers.
In the desert.
In the middle of nowhere.
In the middle of nowhere.
I got it right. If they come over that creek right there, then it's got to be spotters for hunting. But I got a rifle and I'll go
It's the ice cubes. No, it's freedom.
grab. Are they on this side?
It
It's
looks
freedom.
like they are
It's
on this
Freedom's
side.
Ranch.
Ain't no Freedom's Ranch.
Well, this is Freedom's Ranch, and I got Freedom's House. Actually, I think that one's under Sapo.
Yeah, it says I got an AR and he's got on the wrong side of the property.
Somebody's riding in your field.
Yeah, it could just be one of the rancher's friends. But that's why we keep an AR and a shotgun.
Yeah.
Should we go drive up on them?
Shall we go drive up on him? Yeah. You gonna hold the rifle?
And the flashlight. You got the phone here.
She's like, I don't do both. I'm gonna spot him and shoot him. No.
Well, it looks like they're moving,
Well, yeah.
and they're getting closer.
Yeah, we need to go check that out.
Well, it's not an emergency. Only if you hear gunshots. And then it's emergency for them.
So I can see them going through trees.
Maybe it's the Dewbill Ranch people. They rose from the dead.
Don't say that.
Oh shit! No, they're peacefully right out there. They're fenced in.
Guess we can take a little sneak peek. We can drive to the river. If they're not there, then it's probably just Wyatt and them at the crop.
Dude, they are moving, and they're getting closer.
Here you go. Ready?
They might come here, is what I'm saying. Yeah.
We're going.
They might just come here. Because they look like they're working on it.
Well, that roto leads here.
There's a lot of cows out here. That's, beef prices and all. And not only cows, these are like some of the most expensive fucking cows on the planet out here roaming around. And that's his job. He's the ranch hand. Supposed to monitor that, and there is somebody out on their field. And they're driving. They're moving around in a vehicle. So I don't know what they'd be out there for. But there's definitely someone out there. And you can see that. And they're moving. They're fixing to go chase them down with an AR. I'm hoping it's just their boss. The other day, we saw a little box truck out in the middle of nowhere just sitting there parked too. In their field. Oh shit. Now we're gonna watch their light. Run and try and meet their light. Oh shit. This is like an old western.
Chico.
He's getting on down there too. He's fucking getting on it. It was fucking too dark to be fucking get out. Well, you got a good headlight on that thing, I guess. What you doing, kid? I said, what you doing, kid? Throwing shit on the ground over there?
All of it.
You get all these windows closed. It's starting to get chilly.
Pretty sure yours is the only one open.
I saw one last night, Vigorous. I don't really have much story behind it. It just it was there flashing and it wasn't moving. And it was flashing bright, dude. And then it disappeared. So I don't know what I saw. But it wasn't a plane. It may have been a fucking supernova way away for all I fucking know. I don't know. But it looked like a star and was doing some weird shit. And it didn't last long. And it just disappeared in a bright flash. It's like, woof, go. But yeah, I saw my first weird skylight last night. And it was behind us. I was outside looking around at the stars. It's fucking amazing sky out here at night. It's almost like being out to sea. So many stars out here. So little light pollution. the Sky Police or something. It was kind of like that. I don't know what it was. I've never seen one like that. It was just very stationary and flashed really, really bright. I think they figured out who it was. They're on their way back. I didn't hear no gunshots. Mike and Shy took off on the fucking 4-wheeler, going out there wrangling motherfuckers. Yeah, I've seen a lot of them moving. I've never seen one stationary like that do that weird shit last night. That was a new one for me. And it was bright too, man. It was big and bright when it flashed. I was like, what the fuck? What was that? It flashed again and was gone. And I was like, oh, wow. That was weird. Was that a fucking star exploding or some shit? Because that was not an airplane. That was not an air. The airplanes don't have fucking super flood spotlights and shit. Poof! All of a sudden up in the sky. I was like, no, that was weird. What you doing, Chico? I have no more soup. He's looking at me like, you got any more soup?
Indeed.
Uh-huh. The little TV. The little TV. God, I got about 4 o'clock. I took a nice nap today. I still feel like I got up at 4 o'clock. We are currently in Holbrook region, Arizona, looking at the sun going down over a beautiful day. Welcome to the corner, James. They were just out running around making sure none of the cows was getting stole. I'm trying to clean out my bowl. Work on that for a minute.
Hi, chicos.
Starting to get chilly out there.
Yeah, especially on that 4-wheeler.
I'll bet.
Oh.
Y'all were gone long.
Oh yeah, it didn't take long.
Yeah, they on the other side of the river.
By the farmhouse.
Oh.
For the
Goats
hay
and
people.
sheeps.
Yeah,
The ones that does the hay and the goats and sheep.
that's who that is.
Yeah. Sometimes they just come through to check on things. Or they drive around.
I like it out here because you can see the meteors fall.
Yeah.
He was just asking me if I'd seen anything weird out here yet. But as a matter of fact, last night, I was out walking around, fucking this big old fucking It looked like a star exploded or some shit. It wasn't no airplane, but it was stationary. It flashed twice.
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah.
one that goes over here, one that comes back over here, one over that hill, one back over there. I take videos of them all the time.
Then it disappeared.
Yeah.
Some of them are in and out.
What
Yeah,
the fuck is that shit?
Some
I
of them
just-
are in and out.
I just call them AI.
That's something. That's something you see often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Out
they
here.
go out to our property out there too.
They're just stationary and then they flash and then
Yeah.
they're
And then
gone.
they disappear. And then they
They're
come
in
back.
and
They do
out.
it in the daytime too. They
Mhm.
do. I record them and then I put it on YouTube. I'm just like, look, there they are again. Same directions that they come over here. One will come there, one over there, one there, and a couple other ones right close. And then out there at my property, we'll watch them coming in from a distance. We'll leave Christine's house and we'll be driving stuff and you can see them. And it goes parallel with us way out there in the distance. And I'm just like, you see that motherfucker? And I'm recording them. I'm like, see him? See him? Fuck you, AI.
Mhm.
Yeah, dude. It'd be crazy. Like, we had one follow us, like, what, 4 states?
Before we got together,
Four
he had
states,
he
yeah.
had a drone that followed him, a big drone.
Well, see, I've seen them moving,
Oh, no, these.
but these guys here don't move.
This
one-
drone came so close to the ground.
Like,
Yeah,
at our
I
uncle's
seen-
house, right?
I seen 2 people sitting in
And-
this drone.
People noticed, dude. People started tripping when they hung around me. They're like, drone's following him. He's the feds. Like, all this weird
Yeah.
shit. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what are you talking about, dude? I was like, they're following me, not you. They don't give a fuck about your retarded ass. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. You know what I mean?
Dude, I was 40 miles northwest of Phoenix with his mom, and I was blowing glass out in the middle of nowhere out there. We had driven out in one of these washes, and it turned into a fucking. I drove out on a dirt road, I thought. It turned into a wash. And, you know, we were in an RV just like this, except it was 6 foot long. So I was going slow. And we ended up about an hour going down that until I come up on a nice plateau that we could pull the RV onto.
Yeah.
And that's where we sat. It was on some of that white sand. And, you know, out there by Phoenix where them black peaks are coming out the fucking ground, there's 5 of them up there where we were parked. Dude, before I started blowing glass, I saw an A-frame off in the distance. I was like, let's go see if our neighbors freak out because we were blowing glass. It was abandoned, long story short. And it was like maybe a half mile down the road. So we walked back. And, dude, the whole time we're talking, I'm realizing I have to yell at her. And she has to yell at me to hear each
It's
other.
like, hello.
There ain't no fucking tracks in the desert that we're in. It's like a void, right? It's a weird feeling. So we get back to the RV, and I'm blowing glass, and the dogs start barking. And I look up, and there's a fucking plasma ball over every one of the peaks up there, doing a little random flashy thing, you know. I was like, well, there's 3 of them. Long story short, there's 5 in total. They kept showing up, and when there was 5, I was like, man, this is weird. Are we gonna have a fucking earthquake, or is this something else? You know. So I called for his mom to come out and bring the camera. And she come out. We have a disposable fucking camera thing, and it flashed. Dude, when she flashed, all 5 of them flashed at the same time. And then she did it like 3 times, right? And she didn't see him because she was taking a picture. I was standing there shitting my pants. I'm like, oh, fuck no. And I took it, and shot a couple pictures of the dogs, and then I took a couple pictures because I told her what was going on. I was like, man, and she's standing there watching, and then I fucking flashed at them, and they flashed again, I guess. I didn't see them because I was the one taking pictures. Dude, next thing you know, she's running. She's running. I'm parked. I wasn't even under the awning when I was blowing that day. I was just out there looking at the peaks. You know, we was parked over here. I was like 20 foot away. She started running to the fucking RV. Let's get the fucking out of here. I was like, we ain't got nowhere to go. I blew glass the rest of the day. At night, I'm sleeping with my gun, and she was right next to me. I don't remember her because I passed out early, you know, and I've been working. She had been sitting in the AC watching their satellite TV all day because we had one of the sat TV he rolled around with. Fucking dude, I opened my eyes and I'm like, oh shit, we're being rousted because the whole fucking RV is just flooded with light, and I'm like, it's fucking cops, you know. And I'm feeling the RV do this, and I realize there's a motherfucker coming in my front door. But it wasn't no human. This thing, dude, we had to bend over to fit in the RV like this. Big, snub-nosed fucking lizard with those kind of, not fangs or anything, but just kind of like, he had teeth.
Yeah.
You know?
Little sharp ribs.
He was wearing, it kind of looked like a stormtrooper outfit, but this motherfucker had spikes.
Yeah.
On his shoulders and shit.
He was a Goomba.
And I sat up
Goomba.
and I literally grabbed my gun. And then I realized, I missed this guy who's right here. And he gives me a Mona Lisa fucking grin, weirdest on a fucking lizard, dude. Pop! Out. Poof. Out, dude. Out. I don't know when I woke up, but when I woke up again, and I still got a knot. He hit me hard, dude. I was fucking headache for like 3 days. I asked his mom, I was like, dude, I didn't get it out of my mouth. She started screaming at me. No, nothing fucking happened. Nothing fucking happened. Nothing. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Way out of character. Yeah, so I was like, fuck it. Nothing happened. You know? 6 years later, this is when I started noticing the moon was flipping. I walked into my buddy's shop and I was like, dude, you notice the fucking moon's doing a fucking cartwheel? He's like, no, but have you ever heard of the Anunnaki? I'm like, no. So he sat me down. He shows me this shit and he says, these are, and he's showing me the Gilgamesh pictures and shit, you know. And he starts rolling through some internet bullshit. And dude, I saw an artist rendition
What you saw
of the motherfucker that punched me. And I'm sitting there like, I had to sit down. Sick feeling come over me because I realized that wasn't a dream.
Yeah.
So there's no way somebody drew that.
Yeah.
There was no, and it was so real, dude. You know what I mean?
Her grandma called us.
So I don't know if I got abducted or if they just come in and gang fucked me in the RV. I'm not sure how that worked, but I don't have any memories of it.
Yeah, that's what happened to her grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah, she called.
Yeah, she said she opened her front door. Her landlord was right in front of her.
Did the same grin.
And did the same grin and showed his eyes to her.
Yeah. She said, he had slits your fucking right up out. You're right. And freaking, I was like,
she called us on FaceTime.
She's like,
after
she was freaking out and stuff, and her husband was too. It was funny. He was funny. She's like, he let me see him. He let me see him. I asked him. He let me see him. I didn't even tell him. It was in my head. And I was like, well.
Bro, my eyes go slow. Don't freak out.
Yeah, it was funny.
It's my bloodline. Don't hate me. I mean, they change color. I'm sure they probably change color around you. They change color.
Mine does.
They fucking, I slot out.
Mine changed colors.
It happens. It's the best of it.
Mine's got like these three like spike lines like that. It's like a
It
joke.
didn't make you all bad. It don't make you
His eyes changed that beautiful blue color.
Yeah, I call it true blues. That's cool.
That's a Millie Fiore. That's my dragon's eye.
That's cool. It looked at me.
So I do knot work too.
You got a pencil?
No.
I do the macrame too. I made that necklace, yeah. Yeah, you bet, man. That's one of the nicer pendants I made. I don't wear that much. I don't want to break it. So I just leave it hanging on the wall.
Does that light shine bright outside?
It does.
All right.
Not as bright as your headlights. Saw y'all tearing off out there. I was like, all right, now we got to watch one light meet the other light. It was fun. It's something to do. Why haven't you packed up bone? Oh, it's not even in here, is it anymore?
Where is the bomb?
It's in the house.
Dang.
You took it. You
There's something wrong
grabbed it
with
Oh
from
it.
yeah,
me
because
and
we went and yeah.
took
You
the.
need to work on
Go
that.
grab it.
I gotta go grab it. Oh no. No stone.
Stones don't walk away like that. They slide away.
That's weird. Your grandma had the same
Then open the door.
fucking little half grin, dude. Shit, it fucking tripped me out, dude. I'll never forget that look on his face. I was like, what the fuck?
That's what she said. She said it was like a clown, but not like those evil clown-like grins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little
What
fucking
was that,
half
clownfish face?
fucking crooked grin, dude. Oh wow, there went a fucking falling
Bat.
star right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. They're out, like if you're pointed the other way,
That was a
You'll-
big one.
you'll see it. That ain't nothing. You'll see a bunch.
And it was locally like close. You could tell because once it burned out, you could see the
Trail.
Yeah, the trail. It fell real close.
Yeah. That's why we were saying you'll see a lot out here. Like that's why I want to get one of those real good cameras and set it out here. So, find a bunch of cool stuff.
I'd say I'd like to run into a skinwalker just to see if they're real. But I don't know enough about a skinwalker to say I'd like to or not.
Hey,
So-
there's a channel. The Navajo Police Department's got a channel about skinwalkers.
Did
Yeah.
they?
Yeah, I don't know if
Well-
some, like it's just funny. They'll like run up and they'll be like chasing skinwalkers. They actually got a news report that they shot a skinwalker and it turned into
Yeah,
a
it's just
person.
loaded.
They have a whole report thing on it.
Nice. Tear that shit up. I was going to pack you one because I know you don't like this. I
got the
can't
phone.
smoke your bong.
No,
It's
I
too
do
much
not.
for me.
Well, later I'll show you guys. Dang.
Well, see, that's how I feel about it. I don't really have any fear about no skinwalker, but I can't exactly wish it into existence. kind of thing.
Stand together. No.
I mean, well, I'm just saying, you know,
all right, everybody. No, I'm just kidding.
I'd be just as okay never seeing one, I think, as seeing one.
But if we had proof of seeing,
Well,
it'd get people to question more.
oh.
Check it out, guys.
The power bomb is glowing.
It's growing brighter.
See, I like the bowl a little bit better because it's just I'm gonna get a little tiny hit. I know I'm not gonna die. Fucking cheers, people.
Hey. declared.
Yes, now.
You know, you gonna hit the bone. You know you got it. Fucking rookie. Well, welcome to Arizona.
You never know what you're gonna find out here.
We just watched Fallen Star over here. Haven't seen any UFOs tonight.
It didn't fall, it jumped.
Yeah, it jumped.
My flight on it, honey.
There it
Oh
is.
yeah.
See, they got the power. Puffin Chiefs across the little lake over there. We have a lot of people join us from the UK.
We're potheads.
Yep.
Here, catfish.
We're stoners. We're rolling
No,
stones.
no, I'm good. You
No,
do
no,
that.
no, no, no.
I got a hand pipe.
It's not that. Keep going. Oh, you sucked it through. I think
Just a little piece. It
it.
was just an ass.
The one I saw last night was right out there.
I remember I did that. It went straight down my throat.
Oh, wow, yeah. Dude, she literally sucked
I
a
don't see it
burning
tonight.
bud, dude, through the water, up the tube, and into her throat, and
Oh,
burned her
shit.
throat. Like, holy shit.
That's
Wet
fucking
face.
torquing a fucking ball.
Went through the water and was still lit. Up the tube, you could see it looked like a firefly, and she sucked it. That was crazy.
That's some fucking for real bong hit.
I was like, what the fuck? Even her aunt was like, what the heck? She blew the biggest cloud, dude. And like, she was like, it burned. It burned. She had a burn mark on the back of her throat from the fucking piece of bud. It was crazy. Same bong.
Came through in
Same
a bubble
bong.
and popped right into your neck.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
Her aunt gave
Don't
her
do
this-
that.
Her aunt straight up gave her this bong, dude. I was like, wow, I never seen nothing like that.
I
Her aunt said, me
got
neither. Here, it's yours. And this has been her bong and since, and she's been.
And she ganked yourself.
Yeah, it is cool.
What do they call that? The uvula or uvula. Burn your fucking uvula off.
Burns up to that. Funny. It's like the. Like Andrew Thompson's Phil.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, and all they do is laugh at me. Because it was funny.
I mean, what could you do? You know? She just sucked it through 6 inches of water and it was still lit. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, man.
Okay, maybe not 6 inches. That's about what? Because that's water. It's about 2.5.
Yeah,
4,
vigorous, I imagine.
good 4 or 5 inches, and that's when we had it way up here with water. Holy shit. That was a super engine.
I imagine we're going to be losing our grid soon, bro.
Well, we're in the perfect place for that to happen.
Oh,
We're missing.
I mean, we're watching Israel get hit today with
By Iran.
by Iran. Yeah.
I think
Definitely escalating out
I
that way.
cannot hit this. Can you help me?
There's a bunch of channels.
And China and Russia came together and said that they're just going to beat the fuck out of us together. And I'm like, well, I've heard this plan before.
Yep. The West Coast and Northeast.
Just it was yesterday, didn't they? They signed some kind of agreement in China while one of our ambassador bitches was up there getting fucking laughed at. Oh my god, dude.
Well, the good news is we have animals, water.
Young, yeah,
Plants.
we're in a good spot. I just pity the people that aren't really watching what's going on or knowing or understanding or haven't been privy to listening to a goddamn senator's investigator tell them that they've been sold out. They already got the UN troops in the cities. They're still flying them out. Abbott's flying them out right now, acting like he's protecting the border, flying in Chinese national troops to the cities.
Don't go to the UN or the troops.
That's the fucking game we're watching them play. And that's why I stood down as senator's investigator, because I did not agree with this plan that we're watching play out.
Burning your phalanges.
I detailed it. In 14, and every detail I've detailed has been hit, and we're watching the finale of what I know.
Still nothing.
Yeah, they're marching to that tune. The Pope had his sign.
The Digimon Pope.
Well, the cuneiform, Bible canon. So we have the star alignments from the beginning of time to the end of time. And this being the end of time because it's the beginning of time. It's the great conflagration, the fucking voice of God and everything. And now we know the mechanics of it. I get it. It's fucking brilliant. Crater's amazing. And no wonder they fear this. They need to be re-educated.
Just not FEMA status.
Well, they fear us because they forgot what they were on their own planet. They killed themselves down to 6 base pair. They fucking did the whole division thing, north and south, and fucking kingships and priesthoods, and they spread that shit here because they were afraid of us. That which gives them power, gives them strength, or gives them life, cannot be separated. Therefore, they must be divided. Us. They were talking about us. That's your story of Babel. It wasn't it was our language, but it was our loving each other they fucking fear. The most.
Yeah.
And that comes with our language. It's the language of the heart, man. You can't fake it. You're almost home, you get that little electric shock through your body, man. That's when your dog starts responding. Not before. And you can't fake that. That's pure intent. You're almost home. Whew, you get that little rush. Your dog heard that. Every atom in existence heard it through the magnetic interaction instantaneously at a distance.
The light go away?
No, it's still there.
Yeah, it is.
Can't see it.
That's because you're right there.
That light.
Mm-hmm. Omnipresence has a number. And we knew it back in the day. We drew it on a fucking wall. So we'd rediscover it someday. Actually, I think we were teaching our children how to be amazing. Yeah, but that was before I realized I think our children are more amazing. We program them stupid.
What do you think they're barking at?
I don't know. Let's go check it out.
Skinwalker.
Coyote walkers.
They might just hear us out here talking.
Oh hell no. They would have done barked by now.
I don't see no skinwalkers. Well, they need to play out their play before it comes to a critical juncture in creators' play. That's just they gonna hide. They plan on hiding, and they don't want us to get in their bunkers. If people knew what was happening, 7 billion people are gonna infiltrate their bunkers. That's just all there is to it. So they're like, we need to take these motherfuckers out before we go hide. That's their plan. It's inevitable. Regardless of your bitcoins and your AIs, it doesn't matter. They're going to drop a nuke on you. It's not going to be pretty. I don't think their plans are going to go as they planned, though.
I think planes are going to start falling from the sky.
And helicopters.
Because that's the end. That's the end game. They knew this was coming before I knew. I'll tell you that. They knew when they started digging the bunkers what they were digging the bunkers for. And it wasn't World War III. World War III is to keep us out of their bunkers. Putin ain't mad at nobody. He knows just like I do. Joe doesn't run the country. The same people run his country. The Vatican. They're all in on it. They're all bloodline. They're all fucking elitists. 600 of them make 7 billion people do stupid shit. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I know, right?
We've done that. We need to stop doing that because it has not worked in the past. Look around you.
It's like one of them for every billion of us.
And they're not out of touch. Everybody's all like, oh, those politicians are out of touch. No, the fuck they are not.
They're just playing the game.
They are doing what they're supposed to be doing. Or they're going to catch a bullet in the head. I'm telling you, man, I've advised them bitches. And from it, I started realizing that it wasn't a system that needed fixed. It was designed that way.
Yes. Working just
Yeah.
What's that red light over
It works fucking flawless.
UFOs, man. I'm just kidding.
What, that flashing one over there?
No, not those ones over there. It's kind of a few feet from there. There it goes. From that brightest one right there. You see it flashing?
It could be a fire. Maybe they're
Hmm.
there. Well, it is a weekend, right?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, they're probably out there having a bonfire. As long as the flame don't start coming this way, we're cool.
Get some water. Or a
People be
shovel.
surprised that
Poor
the desert,
fucking goldfish.
the desert are the only safe ones. Shoot.
Shit. You're not getting your be emptying that tank, fighting the fire. And spraying goldfish all over that shit.
And we get supper after.
Uh-huh. That was my thought.
2 for 1. Sounds good.
Put the fire out, cook goldfish at the same time.
See that? There's a brighter light over there.
Oh.
And it
There's
goes
a
out.
brighter light.
Yeah, then it went out.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's just the other guys.
That looks like a flashlight over there. Going in and out.
Probably is. It's a weekend, honey. Let them drink.
Just grab the gun.
If they get drunk over there.
No, we're good. As long as you don't hear gunshots over there. If they are, then they're poaching.
Then we gotta go tell them to leave.
Maybe. Depends what they poached. State of Arizona, it's okay to... You can hang anyone that steals your cattle. Or tries to. Legally.
I ain't got no goddamn rope.
I got plenty
I
of
ain't got no
rope.
cows. I ain't got no cows though either. So I guess I'm just fucked on both of the
Boss says we got plenty of rope.
doors in that.
Hey, we got one of the roping ropes. Tied it.
That's what that petrified tree is for.
Oh shit! Oh. Are you talking about drowning somebody?
No, what? Drowning?
Yeah.
With the rope?
And a petrified block.
Instead of hanging on.
No, not like
She got the fucking
God damn.
fancy fucking galoshes going on. Fucking concrete shoes. So she's like, give him some fucking petrified forest shoes. Weigh them bitches down. God. I don't want to steal any of your cows. She got ideas going on over here. Shit. You can what? You can hang him, motherfucker. Hang him from the bottom of the lake. That's funny shit.
Honey, the fish ain't starving.
Feeding the fishes.
Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah. See, now you freaking me out. Don't put me in the steel door.
Oh, that reminds me. Oh, shit.
No.
Yeah, we could make a movie. We could totally make a movie.
Fuck, dude.
A scary movie.
Oh, it's
We could call
here's
it the
me
door.
just thinking about it.
I'm just saying the door.
Yeah.
The iron door.
The iron door.
And have it all like fucking.
You're filming it because
Yeah.
you've seen my films. I don't do well.
Like, I'm just saying, I know like a few good actors that look very good not acting, but acting.
Oh, I could get scared.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
give me a motherfucking Loch Ness monster,
Yeah,
or
I will
I
spiders.
scare myself out here at night. Shit.
Well, we're going to have to come up with some kind of story mode on it.
The iron door.
To see.
Yeah, if
That
y'all
got
see
flooded.
any UFOs, let me know.
And it turns out to be an elephant in the water. Fish elephant.
I'd be the narrator.
Because that's the only evidence we found around there is the elephant.
Fucking space
And some
elephant.
turtles.
Dude, there's a dolphin up on the
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
cliff.
But I'm
Yeah.
saying we gotta find some kind of stone out there that looks like some kind of weird creature.
There
To do a movie
is.
on.
There
Wow.
is.
We need to go up on
there.
that plateau we was on yesterday with a broom and open up a zoo because that motherfucker's still intact. It hadn't fallen apart in a very large section of it, you know.
Mhm.
I'm still making.
I mean, we walked through. I'm looking at the masonry in there and shit, and the construction of it. I was like, Jesus Christ, I can't believe this. That was not made by a volcano.
Well,
Well, I need to talk to Arizona State University Monday and be like, you need to come back out here and look again. Because I think I saw something you might have missed. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of plateaus out here that are degrading. But
There's people out there walking with flashlights.
that one there was fucking amazingly still intact. I didn't expect to find anything that intact out here after looking all around. But yesterday. That one, I was freaking out. I was running around. I was like, "Oh my God, look!" And you remember? I was like, "Well, look at this. This is actually formed."
Yeah. That's what I was telling her. I was like, I wonder what kind of fish they had in there, or creature.
I don't know. They had some.
Some kind of water creature.
Yeah. It's fucking
It makes me want to check out
definite.
the iron door.
Definite. Well, fuck your no spelunking for this cat.
For all you know, that's where the government put it. Maybe they found a tunnel, sealed it all up.
What,
They're
the
like,
Loch Ness monster?
yeah, and they're like, look, we're gonna put this big ass thing inside there, and just this tunnel is a breathing thing. I don't know. That's a feeding tube.
And you want to go swimming in there?
Well, I've already went to the back of it.
I feel like I've already been inside.
What,
there.
you've walked back in there?
Yeah, all the way to the back. And then at the very end, you have these railroad ties that go in a box. And then right there, you have a big old square box, and the water is kind of like kind of moving like this. So we didn't go to it just in case it. And then we looked it up, and I'm trying to find the map for it. But there's an actual blueprint that you can look up, and it shows a shaft that goes down. It's an elevator shaft. I haven't seen it.
Down to what?
I don't know.
It just
Like,
shows a shaft.
Okay, so
a single shaft going down.
Okay, so you know that red house that I showed you when we went through the mountains and stuff, and I said my friend grew up there?
Mm-hmm.
So his dad researched it all, right, when we were younger. When we were teens, I remember him showing us this blueprint because he was all into it. When he found out it was an army base up there, he was like, all right. And he was like one of those like hippie guys, right?
Yeah.
Like super hippie, but like, I'm going to find out what the government's doing guy. He was one of those super pothead. And he was just sitting there, and he's like, he likes mine, or what is that, space? What's that craft game?
Minecraft?
No, spacecraft or whatever. Anyway, so he
Halo?
looked up, no, something like that. But anyway, so he's looking it all up and stuff like that, and he found blueprints to it. And he was showing us kids and stuff because we was pointing out where it was, what it looked like. So he was researching everything. We went out and scouted and checked out. It was fun. But yeah, so it shows that it goes in, and then it goes straight down, and then it goes up to like different rows or whatever, and then it shows like way over here where they had a pocket of water or something and flooded it. So apparently it was for supplies of medical and stuff for the army. That's what's on there. That's what he read.
Underground.
Yeah.
And they accidentally hit a pocket of water.
Yeah, when they were opening rooms or some shit.
Because they don't have ground penetrating radars back then or something.
I don't know. Because there was like in the 60s or 50s.
I'm a little confused.
It only was open for 3 years. And then they shut it down. What'd you see, Bass? I want to suck your blood.
Fuck that bat.
Huh?
I said, fuck that bat.
But yeah, you got a lot of bats.
We got big ones and babies. We got the parents and the babies all up in our attic thing.
You got bats in your belfry.
It keeps the people away. No.
Something out here keeps them people away. Shoot.
I keep them people away.
Well, not just us. I mean,
It's just quiet out here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your sky is fucking amazing.
yeah, it's kind of too quiet out here.
But sometimes you'll hear the wind come through and it sounds creepy.
Yeah.
It does. It sounds creepy.
So when they had all the cows in here, right?
Oh,
and the
especially
crows,
when the cows are here and you take them away from their babies, right?
oh man, you can hear them scream, and it sounds like a human screaming.
Yeah, I swear it was not no cow that night.
No, I don't think it was.
I don't think it was the cows that night.
Because I opened that door to take the girls out. I had turned around, pulled them back in the house, and shut the door. I was like, I'm not doing it.
I was like, what the fuck? I was like, it's a saying, help me. What is it saying? So we drove out a little bit with the rifle stuff, and it got louder. We're like, fuck this, dude. We came back to the house. It was like a lady screaming for like fucking help, dude. It was crazy.
Oh.
Yeah. And I called my boss.
That's usually a fucking mountain lion. Bro.
No, this was not a
No,
mountain
this
lion.
wasn't a mountain lion.
I know. It wasn't like... No, this right
It
here was
wasn't like a bobcat. It wasn't no mountain lion. This was...
Like, it was crazy. It was crazy. It was like
it was
scary.
something else.
I
It
know
was a
what a
lady.
bobcat.
Now I know what a lady
lion.
sounds like. I know that they sound
Panther.
similar, but that's what the boss even said because we called up. We're like, "Hey, there's like a lady out here getting slaughtered or something." Dude. Like, he's like, "Nah, it's just a cow. It's just crying for her baby. That's all." And we called the other boss and was like, "All right, Bob, we just called the boss, and he said that it's a cow screaming." He goes, "Or a mountain lion, but you know, it sounds like a lady screaming for sure, don't it?" And I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Nah, it's probably just cows." He's all right. Go sleep.
I could
what?
not sleep.
What? Yeah, it was funny. I went to sleep. I passed the fuck out, but she was sitting there like tripping out the whole night. Like it was loud, dude.
His skin crawlers.
It was something.
Because like not too long after that is when we heard that like puppy crying sound out there. And it was too
Yeah.
far out to be a fucking puppy sound. That far out for it to sound so close. Like it literally sounded like it was just like right here in the yard thing.
It sounded like it was.
And then when we came out, it
over
sounded
by
like it
that
was by the
pond.
pond. Like that gate right there going to the pond. It sounded like it was right by that gate between there and the pond. Then we get to the pond right there, and then it sounded like it was in the pond. And we're like, fuck this, dude. Something's luring us somewhere, dude. Fuck that. So we came back. Yeah.
Shortly after that, you heard a weird bird noise over there.
Yeah, some weird shit was going on. Especially when you have all the mouths over there. It's like, yeah, I don't know.
Something was luring us.
Well, I have bird and buck and balls.
We got slugs. We got double up buckshot and the 12 gauge. And then we have
22.
the 22 and the Magnum. So we're good on that. Plus we got bows.
I got a hell of a
Oh, we
fucking
need arrows.
goose bow.
We got arrows. We only got 3 sets though. I got 3 for the crossbow. And then the ones will work the same for your.
We gotta make me
compound.
some arrows.
I'll make you some badass arrows. I'm gonna put 22s or those 9mm
Because
shells.
I'm pretty
at
good
the
with the
tip of
bow and arrows.
I'm gonna make those little bullet shots. So
Pretty
when
good
they,
with the gun
so
too.
when they hit and stuff, they go. Poof.
The same people I've been talking to all night.
Mm.
We're at Freedom's Ranch.
Can I see the bracelet for the bow? Let me get a glow.
Freedom Skywatcher, Michael. What's your other one? The Michael Rancher?
Michael Joe's Rancher's
Michael
Life.
Joe's Rancher's Life.
And then
You
And
know.
True Skywatcher.
There's underscores in between.
We were out here this fall. He's gave me the turtle head. And we're out here investigating for the last week now between Winslow and here. And we found that the government has tunnels, and they're well known to have closed them down, publicly closed down tunnels that run from Winslow to here. And I'm convinced there's city. We're sitting in the center of a city, and they're underneath us. They lived out here like they did in that big complex in Turkey, but this one's just fucking massive. Five days of fucking the same shit out here, just more and more amazing. Yesterday's excursion was really, fuck, man, saw one of these things that was still intact for like 100 yards of it, just completely still. You could open it up, clean it up with a broom, and open it up today. There's a little fucking zoo and shit. But it was molded and formed and everything. You could still see the form work and everything in it. It was still completely intact. It's fucking amazing. The fucking amount of work they put in out here, and it's megalithic. It's all fucking huge. But I'm sure there's more than just that one that's still intact out here. I don't think this has been overlooked by accident. I just don't. I guess I don't know. You've been out here 20 years, probably never. But
Never thought to look.
have you ever been? Yeah, you never thought to look, but now you're looking. I mean,
Well, once I saw the moon and stuff,
you can't
and
stop looking.
sun, clouds, and all this weirdness going on, that's when I started looking into stuff. And then once I started looking into stuff, that's when I started looking at the rocks. Like when I got into the mud flood stuff, and then back to when they were like making buildings, shocking them, like all sorts of different varieties of possibilities that I was looking into. But yeah, definitely started seeing a lot of Zap stuff.
Yeah. Had you ever seen anything as intact as that shit yesterday? I mean, you walking around in that shit yesterday.
Yeah.
How could you deny that it was built?
Yeah. The only reason why we found that elephant is because I was looking for my dragon. I was out there looking around, and I found that's when she looked back and she goes, "It's a baby elephant." And I was like, "What?"
Fucking mind
And then we
bender.
saw a big one laying down. And then the back was all cut out like it was like one of those like ornaments that
That you just hang
yeah.
off the side
The
of a
back of it
fucking
was
cliff.
like it was like Halloween. Yeah, like it was. So that's when I was like, "Oh, okay." So we started looking into more shit because I thought it was like a mud fossil. And then when I saw the back of it, I was like, "No, it's not a mud fossil. Like it's probably got mud all over it or whatever and hardened a little bit, made it look weird. But that looks like a little pin thing that you stick up on something.
You was sick on something.
Yeah,
You did. I walked around
just
the
the
back
way it
too. I
was-
was like, man, it was hanging off the fucking wall
Yeah.
right there.
It was huge. And then there was a bigger one next to it.
And yesterday
But
we
if
saw
it
it, or
wasn't
was
hollowed
it
like
day
that and
before?
smoothed it out like it did, like it looked, then I would have thought it was probably still leaning toward the mud fossil. But since it was like a perfect shape of like how I've seen those pin things.
I think mud fossil was created to distract from the reality of what we're looking at, bro.
I think it's 50-50 and AI's got something to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
With this transhuman and everything turning digital.
It's part of the division and the confusion and the distraction, bro. They want you dead.
Well, yeah, I know that.
And it's going to happen way
That's
before
why I ain't too
anything
worried
goes
about it.
digital.
Because I know that's the main thing.
That's what I'm saying. They don't need the money. We don't need the money.
Yeah.
But they don't need the money. They print the money. And if you're in the club, you don't need the money because you'll have the money. Look at Trump. Soros gave him fucking $100 million for his fucking building twice.
Well, you gotta think though. He's got.
Everybody thinks Soros is fucking Bill and Hillary's buddy.
What about those books? He's got 2 books.
Who?
And Uncle Trump.
Oh God. Well, that's Mr. CIA.
was the last
That's for the
president?
government, man.
Or whatever. That book, and then there was another book about his son. Something like that. But yeah, it's all pre-planned. The long game.
Pre-planned around keeping you out of their bunkers.
Yeah.
That's all they give a fuck about.
The long game.
Which will be their tune soon.
Yeah.
A few idiots will make it. Unfortunately. Or at least arise again. Unfortunately. Sooner or later.
I don't know how. See, there's a mechanics between, reality and their fear. Because they know anything not in the right frequency ain't gonna be here, bro.
Yeah.
It's a reset.
Yeah.
It makes perfect sense. I don't know why they would think that their bunkers are going to protect them. They know good and damn well their bunkers ain't going to protect them. I don't know. Man. I mean, I don't know what possesses them to think a bunker would protect them. made the way they are. You looked at the bunkers, they're fucking, oh my God, dude, they're tombs.
That's why I'm built level. My roofing.
Yeah.
Mine's just for the blast of wind. For the
I mean,
huge wind.
if you had a small cavity to live in, you'd be all right.
Yeah.
Concrete and shit, it'd hold up. But no, these motherfuckers got palaces built under there, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude. So your whole walls and stuff change to any scene that you want. If you want an ocean beach, you'll even throw mist at you.
Let me tell you something about your palace. That wall cracks, you're done.
Well, yeah.
You're boiling.
That's decent. No, I'm out here.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, wait a
And
minute.
people look at me like I'm a fool.
Have you actually looked at the design of these fucking things they got you crawling into? I
That
don't
sounds
want
like a
to be in there.
17 palace. Room palace? 17
I'm talking
room
about the
palace?
bunker that they offered and I turned down.
Oh.
Yeah. She saw the email and stuff.
Yeah, they offered
give
him a
me a
bunker.
time
And
limit.
he said, nope.
I said, no, it's okay. No more check-ins.
I'd rather
Bye.
not. Rather not.
It was nice though.
If you're gonna die, why you gonna die in a hole?
Why would you have a car in it?
All scared and shit. You know where I want to die? I want to die right here, either looking at the day or the night sky. They're both beautiful.
I want to die knowing that I was seeking the truth instead of living a lie.
Yeah, bro.
That's all. I'll be happy with that. I don't care if I find the answer or not, as long as I know I was seeking the truth.
You'd think that just
You know what I
go unsaid to everybody, but you know what? It don't. Some people know they live a lie and they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they're comfortable. It's easier. It's okay. That's why a lot of people are numb.
Did he tell you that we brought a jug in here for you guys? That's got water
Yes,
in it?
thank you.
Welcome.
Sure did, honey. Sure.
I be having coffee in the morning.
I'm about to have coffee now and get a good night's sleep.
I'm getting a good night's sleep and have some coffee way earlier than I want. This morning, I was up at 4:30. I just opened my eyes. I looked at the clock. I was like, ah.
And then
You know, if you're going to get fucking working, you need to get your coffee going. I hate my early morning conversations to myself. I make too much sense. You just swing that leg out.
What time is it?
Hold on. It's after 7. It's almost 9.
Yeah.
8:35, you said?
Yeah. And get the girls ready.
You already been out.
What makes you think I don't want to shower and relax?
Well, I haven't seen any UFOs
Wait a
tonight.
second.
They're not UFOs. They're identified. At least a lot of them. To an extent.
What happened?
Just lean in open.
On the screen?
Are you locked in?
Screen blocked.
Not yet.
Chico.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I got, man, the sky was beautiful.
The fuck were you doing there, Chico?
You guys have a good night.
You too. Well, yeah, they made it vigorous, but not all 3 sons were here. Just the 2. Either the, ours and Set, or Set and Horse, or Set and Ra. Now all 3 of them are back, and it's that cord going to penetrate. All the same people's legends say that this time the mountain won't protect you. It's all about your frequency. I just gotta think they're onto something. Because I mean, I've looked. I have not found any indication that at any point in our history have all 3 suns converged since, I guess, the last time everything reset.
You want your ice tray?
Go away! Go away! Fuck off! I got 12 gauge.
Would you like your ice tray?
Almost had a moment.
What'd you do? Forget your cigar or your tobacco?
Yeah.
Again?
And their ice tray.
Good stuff. Good night, y'all.
Good night.
That's good stuff. Oh my God. It's cold out there already. Brr. Dude, that was good soup.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting here thinking I could go for some more of that maybe tomorrow anyway. That was good. Had some fried apples. I got some butter. I've actually got brown sugar in here too to work with. I like brown sugar on my fried apple. You see that red pepper jelly? That looks good. That's pancake fix. Oh shit, this got pure cane sugar in it too. This ain't no bullshit.
You're fucked, Chico.
You get none, Chico.
You should hump his pillow.
Red bell peppers, fruit pepper water, cider vinegar, white vinegar, pepper salt. Oh, it is gonna have a little bit of spice to it. You got cayenne pepper. I want to pop top on this and just fucking lick it. That still sounds good. It says we have it on ice cream, cheese with crackers. That's their suggestions. Ice cream or cheese with crackers. What the fuck are you doing? Chico? I'm not gonna put it on my fucking rainbow unicorn ice cream. It's not going good. It's already not working right in my head on that one. That's just wrong. Rainbow unicorn ice cream don't need no red pepper jelly on it. Already got enough shit in there. That's just a wrong suggestion, dude. God. That's some funny shit.
Thank God. You're fine.
Oh, I gotta agree with you on that one too, Wolf. We've been doing it wrong for too long. We need to try something new that we were doing in the old days, and it worked until they came along, fucking up our scheme. You see all this work we put forth for them just to blow up, and then fucking on keep doing the same thing, keep doing the same thing. How many times we listen to them write down in their own tablets where they blew up the goddamn world so many times? It's picking. What you couldn't fucking drown out, you slashed and burned. That sounds fucking vicious, dude. It wasn't just a flood. Some motherfuckers did it. He cut the dikes and broke the fucking levees and et cetera, et cetera. I'm like, damn, dude. That doesn't sound very natural. Every time we read one of their stories, it's about the war of the gods. They've mad at somebody for having too many worshippers. I'm the main god. I agree. It's time to stop that shit, man. You get an understanding a little bit better about Creator. It just kind of becomes, easier to do. Especially if you don't like a spiky human. I'm fixing to go to bed. I'm going to get up early again tomorrow. So we'll have fun day Sunday fucking early. Hopefully before the wind gets started. Yes, it does go in cycles. I don't have any say in it, but I'd like it to stay reset. I think we could get all, I mean, yeah, accordingly, we were doing our right thing until they came along. Talking to the planet, the whole planet, doing our fucking thing, hanging out, loving each other, being amazing, and we scared the fuck out of these bitches. And here we are. But yeah, I think we'd have been doing just fine if they hadn't come down here fucking with us again. Well, I guess we'll all find out together that that ain't very far away. Anyway, I'm gonna get some sleep. We'll be blowing glass tomorrow early. I'll get the generator kicking. Probably won't be blowing too long. The wind's supposed to kick up again. Tomorrow night, though, I mean, I might just go ahead and kick on the generator like at 5, maybe 6, and get in a couple hours at night, too. Maybe. We'll see what happens. We might go traipsing around tomorrow, too, again. Sticking our nose in places. We got 1,000 square miles to fucking investigate out here. Anybody got a shovel, man? Night, y'all. You have a good night too, Virgo. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Much love.